All right, ladies, are y'all ready to get into it?
Yes.
Ready, Eddie.
Ready, Eddie, Eddie. All right, my girls and I are back for another Ooh Ladies First panel.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes.
It's my
What's going
favorite.
on? Listen, the girls are back. Ooh, ladies first. Ladies first. I miss y'all.
I
You
missed
too.
y'all
I feel
too.
like it's been like what? It be seeming like a month. We be taking
It's
what
only
like
been
a
a
week
week.
A
off.
week.
I
Yeah,
know,
it's
but
only
it
been a
be
week.
seeming so
Wait, has it been a
long.
week?
It's been a week. We only was off for
Maybe
one
because
one
I
week.
was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm
that's
You
what
was
it.
telling
sick too.
you.
Both of y'all was sick.
Yes, the days blended together. Man, I ain't never been so sick in my life that that COVID had you out of there. I
Li-
don't recommend it.
One
Listen.
thousand percent on
So
the
I just
same
want to
page.
say shout out to Chastity from my Reset by Design Wellness Click because she is the one that told me about the oregano oil and that very
Shout out
specific.
to
She was
Chad.
like, Bondy, if you ever feeling anything, get that oregano oil. She tells us all about it. She swears by it. Okay. And she travels a lot. So because she travels for work a lot, she always trying to make sure she don't get sick. And she was like, girl, and I got it, and it was working for me because I was about to get sick before I went out of town when I went to Florida to do
Mhm.
Tasha. So I started taking that in my water, like just like and I would do like put water in my mouth, then actually put a whole full drop in my mouth and swallow it
Ooh,
just straight down.
water.
Yes. I've gotten
Yeah,
Mhm.
used to
you
it now.
bold.
I've gotten used to it now. When I first started drinking it,
It was burning.
girl, oh wow. Like you was just like drinking shit, like, oh my God. Like, oh my God, it's terrible. But it works.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I started taking it with the orange juice, and it was a lot better.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Oranges.
Yeah,
Okay.
y'all know I'm a thug. You know what I'm saying? I'm just I'm just look, give me this shit. Got time for all this. I think the burn in my throat might help something else. I don't even know. Like
Yeah.
yes, it helps. So yeah, y'all gotta get into that. If y'all have not, if y'all need help and y'all sick, get y'all some oregano oil from Amazon, girl. Get y'all
You know, I was going down a whole TikTok rabbit hole. Apparently, it's a difference between oil of oregano and
Mm.
oregano oil. Did you know that?
Yes, yes.
Did
I didn't
not
know
know
that. I had to
that.
look it up. I
That's
think
why
they were
I sent you
saying
the specific kind because I know there's confusion.
you did. Yeah, you did. Apparently, like one is a straight up, just like oregano oil, like really strong. And then the other ones have a carrier to them, like coconut
Mm.
oil carrier. They're
Yes.
more like for cooking. So they're not as strong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the shit we have is strong.
Yes, girl. So y'all okay now? Everybody's good.
Yes.
Yes.
All
Babies are
good.
good.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, she wasn't down
Okay.
long. It was me.
Listen, I saw
Right.
the picture of her. You was like, whose baby is this?
You see how big she is?
Yes. Oh my God.
I'm like,
The
whose
Cabbage
child is
Patch
this
Kid
for
is
real?
growing. Do you hear
Yeah.
me? And
Mm.
she's
Oh,
y'all babies are so adorable.
Mhm.
thank you.
Listen, all I have is dogs and I'm happy about it. Okay, so
And your niece.
girl, I was saying today, girl, look, Juvie came and sit next to me on the sofa. He starts to fall asleep, and he don't never really sit by me. He always sit by Lyric. He like Lyric, okay? So I was like, oh no, now he coming over here trying to lay next to me and all of that, falling asleep next to me, trying to cuddle with me. Cute self. I can't stand him. He's
Oh,
so cute.
Mhm.
He's adorable. I know you know this feeling though, Niecy, because you
Mhm.
also have the
Look
bulldog
here,
too.
man. Yeah.
Mhm. Girl,
He's
them
starting to
faces.
turn into an old grumpy man though. I'm not gonna lie. He'll be 7 in 3 days.
Okay.
oh, wow.
And he won't he's very particular. Like he won't eat food out of his bowl if he can see the silver. Like he'll eat down the middle, see like this much silver, and will growl until I shake up his bowl.
Oh, wow.
Like he be making like low key we be in here arguing sometimes. I'd be like, y'all understand? Like he understands, and people
Yes,
think
they
I'm tripping.
do. They do.
He be sitting in his bowl like, bitch, fill it up. I'd be like, fuck you. Like, are you serious? Like for real. Like when I was sick and he was doing that dumb shit, I was like, hey, I ain't
Listen,
even about to play with your ass. And then he started eating out the bowl. But
Hollering.
I be in here ready to box with this bulldog.
That
they do
is
the
funny.
most. But we got a cute little show for y'all tonight. Just to give everybody a heads up of some of the topics, not all, but some. We are gonna discuss the Braxtons, okay? We are the Braxtons, and you'll see that. Girl, I missed the theme song. I'm not even gonna lie. We're gonna discuss the Kevin versus Kevin of it all, the Trina's husband of it all.
Mhm.
We're gonna talk about the tussle that happened between Tamar and Jr.
Okay.
Robinson. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta girl is popping. Okay, it is on the blogs. The people are talking. Rashida and Kirk, and Jasmine in a real low vibrational plate. We have to talk about it. Also, what else do we have going on? We're gonna talk about Mel. Love and Marriage Huntsville is on a little hiatus this past episode, but the mess
Mhm.
on the internet is messy. Okay, a little quote, little conversation we're gonna have about April Jones. We're gonna get into the Ice Spice and Cleo of it all. Okay, the girls are fighting. Ti's announcement about King Harris and Judge Mathis. We're gonna discuss it all, girl. We're gonna have a good time tonight. So, get your snacks or whatever you're into. Let's go ahead and start. So, what can be more fashion than some magazine covers, girl? Okay, listen, we have well, we can, we can say they're rappers, girl. Two of them
We
are
can
are
say
are rappers. One of them screams into a microphone and calls herself a rapper. I don't know what Jocelyn does. I don't know what you would call it. Either way, she is on the Mexicana Playboy. Megan Thee Stallion is on Billboard, and Doechii is on paper as her alter ego. And y'all, okay, Megan looks great, but I hate Billboard magazine cover. It's too much shit, too many words all over like the
Mhm.
magazine. It's too much going on. It takes away from the actual photo. The paper magazine shit is hilarious to me because Doechii is hilarious. Like alter ego named Ricardo. Girl, what's wrong? Like what's going on over there? The prosthetic
Hollering.
abs that look like blobs of fat. Girl, get it out of here. Is that a diaper? I don't know what's going on, but there are more pictures. We're gonna get into that. And Jocelyn is doing Mexican Playboy. Now, mind you, y'all, in case y'all are confused about what type of Hispanic she is not Mexican. Okay, she is Puerto Rican. She is a Latina. Okay, that's what they say. The Latinas, the Puerto Ricans are Latina. Okay, the Mexicans, Hispanic. That's what they say, girl. It's confusing sometimes. I'm not too sure. I'm just saying that's what they told me. Okay,
Puerto Rico, Latina, the Mexicans are. Yeah, okay, I've heard of that.
so for her to be at the Mexican Playboy, girl, I was just kind of like, it's giving cocaine. That's all. So this is Jocelyn.
Girl. Why do it look like she cosplaying Beyonce for Drunken Love?
Yeah, it definitely
Girl.
looked like either she's got some work done to her face or they're heavily editing her photos, but she definitely looked off a bit.
Mm.
Maybe she got filler in her cheeks or something.
Or there were some party favors before the photo shoot. Girl, maybe somebody sprinkled some white stuff across a table and said, girl, go on ahead and get yourself prepared for this photo shoot. I don't know. They give me wine before I do Tasha's show. I don't know. I don't know what anybody else does. But I just know her eyes are like wide. Like they
Mm.
did, and maybe they put some white, eyeliner under there too. But she looks good. She looks shiny. Her butt looks
Healthy.
good.
I
She
wonder how
looks
much she got paid.
if she got paid.
Oh,
This
they
is
don't be
some
paying?
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like magazine covers, especially Playboy. I don't
Mhm.
know. I don't know. Maybe they should pay,
Yeah,
but it's
but I can
giving
see
something
it
she would do for free.
paid in exposure type stuff.
Yes.
Mhm. Um,
Mm.
yeah, I think she looks good. I
That's very nice.
that is it. But you know what? Actually, I was trying to place it. The picture, it looks AI. That's what
Mm.
Mm.
it is. The picture on the right almost looks like she's a Barbie doll, like the way the wig is laid
Mhm.
in
Yes.
the picture at the top right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, like whose face looks dry coming out of water? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Is that AI? It might be.
Mm.
Like, do you see where the line is around her face, but then actually where her mouth is meeting the water? I know that's supposed to be like maybe a shadow or something, but that's why I'm thinking they might have overly like edited the pictures. I don't know. It's definitely giving AI editing on the pictures. Like maybe Lenza. I don't know. Looks
Yeah.
it's probably Lenza. All right, so that's Jocelyn. This is Dochi. So I told y'all Dochi had her, alter ego Ricardo as the
Mhm.
cover. And she said that this sparked because people kept saying she looked like a man. People kept saying
Mm.
over and over again that she looked like a man. So she didn't really get her feelings hurt by it. She thought it was funny. So she created this alter ego and she's a thespian. Okay. I'm guessing that at some
Mm.
point Dochi was an actress or in theater. And so doing these different characters is a way for her to, live into that and exercise that part of herself as a part of her image because these are all from the same paper shoot and they're all different looks and different alter egos.
Yeah, I'm
Hmm.
not a fan of any of the looks, but I understand her trying to, be creative in a sense. So I get it.
The only thing I'm going to say is that for the swamp one, like her face looks dirty.
Mhm.
It was still like beautiful. Like her face looks beautiful. Like the shape of her eyes, her cheekbones, like her face can sometimes I give like a Grace Jones vibe to it, where it does have like angles to it as you see in the picture with the blue background.
That's what I'm looking at. Like her face card is beautiful. These
Yes.
Yeah.
pictures aren't that beautiful.
I
Yeah.
was just looking at other pictures of her. Yeah, she is pretty. I don't know why they would say
She
she looked
hella
like a
talented.
man,
Yeah, me
Hmm.
neither.
but yeah, I ain't
Y'all know
mad at
why.
her trying to be.
Colorism.
mm,
Well, there's that.
mm, Yeah, I'm not upset at her wanting to be creative. Kind of, I'm thinking about like a Janelle Monáe, Lady Gaga, hell.
I was thinking of Doja.
Yeah.
I feel like Doja be doing a lot of that.
Weird shit too. Yeah. I
Yeah, and you
agree.
know what's
Yeah.
crazy? I be like, she could perform her ass off, just like
Hmm.
Doechii. They be on the,
Hmm.
the weird stuff, but they be
They're
they
real
be
about
eating
their
the
art.
stage up for sure.
Yes, absolutely. I love Doechii. I like her music. I like that she screams in her music. It's great. And so here we have Megan the Stallion for Billboard. I think these photos are beautiful. I do. I just feel like why are they that far away from her in all of the photos? Like I get they're trying to get her body and everything, but it was
Mhm,
like all of these photos for the most part were like far away and it was only this one close up, which I think is beautiful of her face.
mhm,
I like that they look soft. I like that they're creating like body shape and everything. It's
mhm,
definitely given like a I don't want to say an old Hollywood, but yes, the theme of the photo shoot as far as like the fabric in the background, the nude bodice, just the long straight hair. I feel like it's giving an ode to the 90s when it was giving an ode to old Hollywood.
mhm. Yeah,
Hmm.
It's
Yeah,
beautiful
she
though.
looks
she does look
beautiful.
beautiful. Mhm.
Shout out to Meg.
She talked a lot in this Billboard article, and people love to misconstrue people's words all the time. One of the things that they did talk about was how she doesn't know what the issue is between she and Nicki Minaj, and I feel like we all
I've
know
seen
that
that clip.
like everybody listen to me. I think we all know that essentially Nicki just didn't like the fact that she went and did music with Cardi after she did music with her and Nicki and Cardi were beefing. Also, I wanted to get you guys' opinion because y'all were here. Did y'all feel like she kind of tipped the scale for the disc records for 2024? Because Charlemagne and them were acting so confused, and I'm like, she absolutely started it off like this year when she
Yeah,
did
I would
his.
say with the high profile artist,
Yeah.
it would have been Megan.
Hmm.
I think it would have been
Yeah.
Megan.
Who came after? After that was just Kendrick and Drake, right?
Well,
Yeah.
also, Chris Brown and Quavo were in
Oh
there
yeah.
too.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
right. Well, yeah, yeah. So she's kind of started it.
I
Started it.
know when it first happened, people were saying that because I was like, damn, Cat Williams, now Megan and Nikki, and they was like, nah, Megan and Nikki weren't the first ones. They were naming some other rappers that I think could have been like baddies or just some influencers or some other girls, but they're not on the same level as a Cardi, Nikki, Megan, the upper.
Hmm.
So I'm like, do they really count for real? Because I mean,
I
they
mean,
weren't really talked about. They weren't really a lasting
Nobody
conversation.
cared,
I
basically.
don't
Yeah.
think it
So
influenced its way
yeah.
up. It didn't trickle
Especially
its way up.
especially because Meg threw a diss at Drake. And Drake then became a
Hmm.
part of this with the whole Kendrick thing. So yeah, I mean, honestly, it felt like Drake needed his ass tapped a little bit. And the only way to do that for a lot of these rappers was to eat him up with bars because they know they
Hmm.
may not outsell him, but they know they can eat him up with the bars. To me, it was crazy that Kendrick really took that as far as he did. And I'm happy and I love that for him. And I'm glad that he was able to get that one up on son. Because I low
Hmm.
key feel like that about Nikki too sometimes. Like she'll use her numbers against people, like, oh, you don't have my same numbers. And it's like, but at the same time, bitch, you've been doing this for like 20 years. Why would they have your numbers? They've only been here since 2018.
Right.
Mm,
Like, you had a whole decade
Comparison
on
makes
them.
no sense.
It doesn't. It's the killer of joy.
So what
yeah.
Okay.
exactly did Charlemagne them say? What exactly was their
They basically wanted to misconstrue what she said and were making it seem as if they were asking her if she started like rap battle. And they were like,
oh
no, like she
no.
didn't start rap battle. There's rap battles every year. And it's like, yeah, nobody's saying that she started it as a whole. The question was specifically for 2024.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
So yeah, I don't even want to go through the trouble of playing it
No, you're
because
yeah, you don't have
they
to.
were just acting to me like for some reason recently I feel like Charlamagne has been obviously obtuse, like acting dumber than usual. You know what I'm saying? Even with the Kamala stuff, like he just says shit sometimes that I'm like, why are you acting stupid? Like with the Plies thing, Plies got up there and basically called out a lot of black men for how they are questioning Kamala about her politics, but they
Hmm.
don't care nothing about Trump's politics. Y'all have y'all asked Trump what he's gonna do for black people? Because he's just gonna
Exactly.
like,
Right.
you
Right.
know.
Right.
So why are
Um,
we,
I
yeah.
would think that Charlemagne needs a bit of attention. And it's, I'm just wondering if other things are drying up to where you have to react like this. Because let's be honest, like in the beginning, that's how Charlemagne used to be. He used to say the most outlandish SHI, and he will
Mm-hmm.
always be the person that people would talk about the most amongst the three of the individuals
Yeah.
on the show. So
Right.
I
Yeah.
think he going back to that. Like, I don't know if you need spotlight back on you
Mm.
because
And
that's
then he
what
got a
worked for
little
you in the
chemical peel,
beginning.
and then act
Yeah,
like he
that
got some
skin is
sense
better.
after he got the little
Yeah.
chemical peel.
He don't know how to act.
Hmm.
I'm gonna tell you, I call him Charlemagne in him. Like it's not, I don't even call it the Breakfast Club. That's too many words. It's Charlemagne in them.
Charlemagne and them.
Charlemagne.
Damn.
Charlemagne in them. Okay,
You
that's
know what
easier
that just
for
made
me.
me think about? Now I gotta go back and watch. That was Webby talking about Charlemagne. Was it Webby? Who was it?
No, you talking about
Y'all
when
know?
Baby was out there with all three of them?
No, the
Okay.
video of the dude trying to pronounce Charlemagne
I
on
think that
Breakfast
was
Club.
Webby.
It was Webby. That's
I
what I
think
need
it
to go
was
watch
him.
it.
Yeah,
He
Charlemagne. I mean,
struggled with a
Webby
lot
is
of
not.
words.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Charlotte.
Webby struggles with his vocabulary. Y'all remember it's your song, and you don't know how to spell independent. Like you
Yeah,
did it.
yeah,
You
yeah.
made the song. You can. How can
That
you remember the words? Like you wrote it. Like
mm,
Oh damn.
I have to go
I
watch it.
INDEPENDENT.
cannot.
Know what that mean?
How
Baby fake,
embarrassing.
just relax. But either way, all of these covers I feel like were interesting. I definitely have to
Yeah.
say I think that honestly, I think Jocelyn looks great. Her face looks a little boozed, but she looks great.
Hmm.
Megan looks great. You know what I'm saying? It's not my favorite of her magazine covers, but I do love the look. I think she looks beautiful. Her body looks great. Doechii in Paper Magazine is just being funny, but I also feel like I like Doechii. She's a weirdo. I'm here for it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I think they all
Also,
did good.
more looks. Okay. There
Mhm.
is a movie that just premiered on Peacock today called Fight Night with
Mm,
Don Cheadle, Taraji, Samuel L. Jackson, Kevin Hart, and apparently also Terrence Howard, who is back there with that wig
mm.
on. We've
Yeah, I was
seen
gonna
him in
say
this
with the
wig
press.
before.
I thought
He
he retired. So you're not retired anymore?
I don't know. The wig's there. I don't know. I was so confused by the wig. And that's why I had to post this picture. Okay, to let y'all know what's going on. Okay. But these are the three looks we have here that were at the premiere. We have Lori Harvey, we have Chloe Bailey, and we have Taraji P. Henson, which stunned red carpet goers with this new edgy look.
She's still me. Oh gosh. Do y'all know what just came to mind? I feel horrible. Okay. I love Taraji P. Henson, but when
Mhm.
I saw this dress, it made me think about Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion when Portia said to Eva, "Your titties is social distancing." Do y'all remember when she
Oh,
said that?
snap.
Oh,
Yes, I
that's
remember that.
terrible. Her boobs look good though, but
I
And
thought she looked
yeah,
no,
great.
what I'm saying is
the boobs
I'm not
are
I'm not coming for
apart.
Taraji body because her body's amazing. I'm coming for the way that this is structured over her body.
Mm.
Yes,
The
yes.
way that this is structured over her body is a
It's
no
pulling
in this
pulling the titties
picture.
apart.
Exactly. This
Ah,
needed to lay just a little bit better example over to the left. And I'm not comparing their bodies because Lori Harvey is much younger than Taraji. But look at the way that her dress is laying across the middle of her body while still giving the open chest titty.
Uh-huh.
Taraji's what she would have benefited if she gave the same illusion going for the same thing, even with the same dress on. I just don't think that it executed properly.
I
um,
agree.
from the video that I seen of her, she looked beautiful. I'm questioning if this look is well, how her outfit is positioned on her is on purpose because it seems like she's going for something more edgy. And I feel like that's what the open chest is giving, the way that it's, sitting with the hair and everything. But when it comes to Lori, she giving elegant, it's giving a little very demure. She
Yeah, I
looks
love it.
gorgeous.
Mm,
I love Lori's look. Honestly,
Me
I love
too.
the
She
dress. I
looks
think it looks
gorgeous. I
fantastic.
like
I
the
love the
ponytail,
shoe,
everything. Yes,
everything. The whole look is given
she
from
yeah.
head
did
to
it.
toe. And I hate the fact that it's
Did it.
giving less of a try than the elder here.
She was trying to be a rock star here.
Mhm.
I, I love Taraji. Her body looks
Mhm,
amazing, but I really don't like this look at all. I get what they were trying to do, but it could have been
mhm,
executed way better. I just don't like
Right.
it. I think it would have been a boss look if it would have been like a suit type of look with the
mhm,
shoulders and in the breasts out. If she had like, with a large lapel or something like that, girl, get into the suits.
mhm.
Okay, get into a suit, girl, because that would have gave the energy, the edgy energy, but then also it would have gave an elegant look, which is I feel like we're not getting
Goddamn
that.
comment. This
What?
Romillion,
What?
y'all
Oh,
talking about Taraji and not
not
realizing
realizing
Lucius.
Lucius just got out the damn mystery machine and took Shaggy identity. He think he about to solve a mystery. Wait a minute. What?
What the
Where
fuck?
they don't have? Where is he at? Where is he at? He just
Right here.
He is definitely giving that
That
Shaggy.
is exactly what he looks like.
Why, y'all? Why does he have this wig on? Oh my god,
Is it like
Kevin.
a 70s movie? What is
I
it?
believe so.
I don't
It
know. I
is
want to
like
see.
set.
Though.
It is. It came out. I'm about to look. If I make it out of here before Lyra go to sleep, which I doubt it, it'll probably be something we watch tomorrow. But
It's
yeah,
on Peacock.
it's on Peacock.
Yes.
But yeah, girl. Kevin, I thought Kevin, that's a nice suit, Kevin. I don't like when men put on like t-shirts under suits.
Oh,
Like,
that's what
and
he had on.
to me, it looks like either a
It do
beater
look like a beater.
or
I
you know what I'm
really
saying?
like when men
Hmm.
put on t-shirts under suits.
I don't like
I
it.
don't know why, I just really do. The
You do?
casual with the
You like
yeah.
this? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
You
I
like
really
it?
like his fit. It look good.
Okay. I like the suit. I for some reason it's just like I don't know. Is that a tattoo? Is that chest hair? I don't know. Low cut. Got your titties out in this suit, Kevin. Giving us cleave. Chloe looks. mm,
I think
It's
it's
70s. It's 70s. It's a theme, and that's what we're gonna leave it there. Where's the picture?
Yeah.
yeah, maybe that's like you see how I didn't say nothing earlier when she was on the screen with yeah.
Mm. Beautiful gown.
Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. Just
Mhm.
a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
I have the biggest crush on Don Cheadle. I ain't gonna lie. Like I love me some Don
You
Cheadle.
said that before and
I
that really
do.
just I
It's
don't
energy. It's the energy. Like
you
I
said that too.
it really is. Cause he like to me, when you watch him talk, his mannerisms, like just the way he hold his body, like ever since Sylvester. Listen, ever since he was on Rosewood, girl. Okay. I hid under my mama. Like girl. Ever since then. I don't know. It's just something about the energy.
Yes.
Mm,
Love it. I love it for his wife. His wife has been with him since back then. They were actually
that's
in that movie
cute.
together.
Mm. Okay.
Yes. Oh, y'all know his wife? Y'all seen her before. I I'm not gonna
Yeah.
y'all seen her before. She did
Yeah.
Spike Lee joints and shit. I feel
Mhm.
like. Okay. I'm about to go look it up. I ain't got time about that. Oh, look, this is what I wanted to show y'all. The dudes are out here with the bell bottoms these days. Like that's in right now for men to have on bell bottoms. Cause I know y'all saw Sierra her engagement video with her new husband. Well,
Oh,
on her
he had on bell
marriage.
bottoms? I ain't even catch
No.
that.
Yes. Let me where is it at? I just had it up here. It was just in my saves a second ago. Here it go. Okay, shut up. Yeah, look at his pants.
Oh, I guess they are
I
bringing
like
that back.
parachute.
They're baggy because he a thug, but they're bell bottoms. Like the
Yeah.
shape of the actual pant, like because she's
Oh, she
wearing
wearing
bell
She got
bell.
them
Bo-
too.
yeah, she
Yeah.
does
Yes,
too.
yes.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
Okay.
okay.
I'm not a fan. I think if you're going to do them, they should fit like a slack, not like a baggy jean. But that's just my opinion, girl. I'm just me. I don't get money here. I'm just saying. But I think little Michael Rainey looks cute.
He does look nice.
He look nice. I like his energy too. Okay. Like I like his shirt. Look like something I would wear or Lyric will wear. Child. I feel like Lyric actually did have a sweater like that. Anyway.
Hmm. I got a
Uh
sweater like that.
Sam and his wife Latanya, they still together. Shout out to them. Okay, they look like two
Mhm.
rich black people just showing up to do their job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and we love it for them. With that being said, those are the looks.
I wonder who all is in this film. I wonder if all of them are in the film.
I think so for the most part. I don't know if his wife is in it, but I know Samuel L. is in it. Taraji's in it. Um, and Don, of course, Don Cheadle and Kevin, Terrence. I don't know about Chloe and Lori. They
Okay.
might be
They probably just showed up to
right.
support or something.
Like who knows, girl? They just be there.
Chloe is in it because I saw
Okay,
clips of her and Tyreek.
that's what I would have thought.
Okay, that's what's
Mm-hmm.
up. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to go watch that and DM each other after about it because it looked like
Yeah.
it's good. All right, y'all. New black movies. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I have girl a little video that I want y'all opinion on because I'm kind of low key for the drama, the ignorantness of it all.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
everybody that knows Wayne and I knows that his mama hates me. From the very beginning, she's been trying to break us up. And when I bring that up to Wayne, he acts like he doesn't know what I'm talking about. So one day, Wayne's mama comes to our house. She walks in the house, she's yelling, "Where's my grandson? I got a toy for my grandson. Where's my grandson?" And I immediately stop her because my other son is also home. And I noticed that she only had one toy. And she said, "That's your son. That's not my son's kid." And I immediately punched her in the face and we started to fight.
There's a lot to unpack there, and we will. Thank you so much for sharing.
Hmm.
I've actually
So
been watching that series.
I was just about to say I'm about to go dive into that on TikTok.
I
Yeah.
need to.
Yeah. They
When does it
got
come on?
the first season is on YouTube. So you can watch the first one
Okay.
on YouTube.
Okay,
But
cool.
season 2, which is the season that one came from, I think it was from the latest episode. I think it dropped last week. That one is on Cleo TV, but you may have to have like actual network TV at home to watch it, or like Philo, one of those apps, in order
Okay,
to
I think I
access
might
it.
have that. Okay.
But yeah, that's crazy. I don't think I would have punched the woman in the face, but we definitely would have had a conversation. And first of all, I think that boundaries should have been laid down to where she knows how to appropriately enter your home. And if he not gonna check her, then you gonna have to check her.
I
And if
think
Yeah.
he
that's why
feels
she
a
got
way
punched.
about that, then that's on him. Say what?
I think that's why she got punched. That was the check. No
Mm.
conversation. Okay.
Ah,
Nah. I
damn.
wouldn't I wouldn't hit nobody, mom. I'm Cardi B. I would never
Right.
hit someone's mother. Okay. I would never do that. Okay.
Never.
Never. But I'm also kind of like when she was saying it and she said she punched her in her face. she immediately punched her. I kind of got happy. I kind of got
Me
happy.
too.
Yeah, she disrespected the girl. It's like, hey, listen,
Because why
everybody
you
has
trying to hurt my
different
baby?
breaking points. Yeah, that's
Yes.
disrespectful
Like, don't
as
try to hurt
hell.
my baby like that. Like, to me, you think it's about me. You think it's about trying to guilt and shame me because I had a baby before I got with your son. You probably jealous because it was probably hard for you to get a man when you had a kid,
Mhm.
but it ain't hard for me to get a man with a kid. But you mad, so you want to go ahead and try to play and come in here with talking about that's not my girl. When I tell you, bitch, this is a blended family. This nigga better accept this child as his, and if you don't accept it as yours, then you can't come over here. Like, to
Exactly.
me,
Right? Because
like,
it's
you
like,
can't come
why
over
she
here.
gotta accept you as her mother-in-law, but you can't accept her kid?
Which
That's
is part of
disrespectful as
her.
hell.
And what kind
Yeah.
of grandmother are you, bitch? Because, like, I'm gonna tell you right now, the grandmothers around my way, like, these is kids, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mama, these is kids, bitch. Like, I don't care, these is kids. You ain't about to make these
It's
Exactly.
kids feel
given
bad.
everybody
1000%.
should have blended family protocol in 2024. It's too much. I wouldn't punch nobody mama, but I was happy that she did.
I wouldn't
Mhm.
punch her, but I'm glad you knocked her ass out. Thank you.
Yeah. As soon as she said that, I smiled. Like,
Yes.
soft. Good for
I
you.
bet you she won't come in there like that again.
Oh, right. Uh-huh.
Hilarious.
Listen, the way she looked at his mama does not like me. Okay.
Okay.
I gotta go
Right.
watch the rest of
He
that.
acts like
Okay.
he doesn't know what I'm talking about. He's sitting there.
Girl,
No eye contact.
nothing.
None.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Well, I'm glad y'all felt how I felt about it. We ain't gotta stay on it too long. But speaking of family drama, let's go ahead and move over to a little TV talk. So y'all know the Braxtons are back, right? We are not like an ordinary family. Tracy has passed away. Rest in peace to her. She had cancer. She passed,
Mhm.
and she left everything to her son. Her sisters are trying to, I guess, aid her son in him navigating this. He's 30, almost
Mhm.
30. He's going through a divorce. And his dad is pissed off at him. And his dad is mad that Tracy left him as power of attorney. And to the point that I think he tried to go to court to fight it. But Tracy's lawyer had video of her and was able to say she was in her sound mind. This was before she even got sick that she said this. And this is what I think, right?
Mhm.
I think in Tracy's mind, you cheated on me and had a baby on me, and you're not going to take the money that me and my sisters have gained. Like, the reason why we have any money I have is from me and my sisters and what we have. You're not going to take that and neglect my son so that you can take care of whatever new bitch you've been keeping, behind the scenes all this time. You're not going to spend all my hard-earned money on somebody else's children, because that's what men do. He'll probably go and move whatever other girl he was messing with or whatever baby mama in the house with him and her kids and the kid they got together, and now they're trying to live a happily ever after off Tracy's dime, and the money will be gone and there won't be anything left for her son, who she specifically wanted to have control of her situation because that's her son. I personally think that Tracy made the right decision. I don't care how her husband feels about it. Y'all were together. She stayed with you. You took care of her and helped take care of her when she was passing away. And she still left her money to her son because that's her son. And I don't think you should be mad at your son about it. And he's mad at his son about it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So she stayed with him and he had a baby on her?
Uh-huh.
Well, see,
Uh,
that's what hasn't been proven yet. It's been a lot of speculation that he had a child, so I'm not sure if that's true or not. People have been saying the child people saw him with was his actual grandchild. I do
oh.
believe cheating happened because Tracy talked about that. Tracy
Mhm.
talked about cheating as well. She also talked in the first season, because I'm like rewatching the first season, how she's been like open to different type of sexual experiences and stuff, at that time or
Okay.
whatever in her life. So I don't know if there's an actual outside child yet. But I
Okay.
So it
definitely
hasn't been
know cheating
confirmed.
happened for sure. Right. It
Yes.
hasn't been confirmed. I
Now
haven't
I could have
seen that.
sworn that that was something that they had talked about at some point, but also
I
it's been
think
seasons and seasons and
I
seasons.
think people were saying that Tawanda tried to allude to that or something. I gotta go back and watch a few of the episodes because I didn't catch that. And I'm talking about from the Braxtons.
Right.
And I'm like, she alluded to that. So I did see some comments of that. And I'm like, y'all talking about this season? Because I didn't see her say that. But I've definitely
Okay.
seen people on Twitter saying that it was an outside child and they've been kind of like running with that. So
Yeah, it's been a long time, child. It's been so much with the damn Braxtons. Either way, even if it wasn't an outside child, men still move on with your money and take care of another bitch and her kids more than they'll take care of the kid that y'all had together, especially if he feels like, oh, he grown. So,
Yeah, that's what I was about to
so are
say.
you.
He would hang on to the fact that the son is grown. But I think she did exactly right. What's so interesting is I actually know somebody in real life who is getting a divorce, and she is changing her um trust over and making her sister the beneficiary until the kids are old enough or whatever.
mm,
Trustee, I may be using the wrong terms.
no, you're right.
But, her ex-husband was pretty much feeling like, "Why would you do that?" Because I would still be their primary caregiver. And to her point, she's like, "If something happened to me, like, you're not about to go take care of the next lady and her kids. And if it takes until my kids turn 18 until they can touch the money and have my sister manage that, you're gonna have to go through my sister to get the money." And I concur. I agree.
So for me, there's a few things that I want to say about this situation because I don't feel like the sister is accurately portrayed what the hell is really going on in my personal.
Okay.
I feel like when it comes to Kevin Jr., I started to watch that clip again where he was sitting with the attorney, and I'm like, yo, was your daddy really mad that you got everything, quote unquote? Or is he mad that with your access and your control of the estate, you're putting that on the platform for the very sisters that Tracy called out that didn't give a damn about her. And when she needed them to film with her, they wouldn't film with her. I actually went through Tracy's will and I read it, and she actually did leave her husband some stuff. She left him money and she also left him a house. The son got her likeness. He also got access to some of her bank accounts and her money. He is also expected to do a trust for her grandkids, right? People
Mhm.
try to paint this man out to be this terrible person. Oh, he cheated, as if every Braxton woman that has had a man has not cheated. So it's
True.
like that don't even make sense. It must be something deeper than that. But addition to that, she was leaving. She decided in this will, her niece, the brother, right? Michael, the
Yeah,
only
his
brother
daughter.
they got, his daughter that passed away, she's leaving her remains and other things that belong to her husband. If she felt like that man was just that bad, why would you leave that with your husband and not even give it back to her dad or give it to your sisters? Her sisters are not named in this will. They tried
Okay.
there and say that, oh, well, he had a memorial or he had a funeral for her, and that's not what she wanted. What Tracy said in the last will that was documented a few months before she passed away, she did not want a ceremony done with her sorority sisters. She did not
Mm.
want people to have to look down on her. She did say that she wanted to be immediately cremated. She did say if there is a viewing, she wanted her husband and her son to make a decision on what she's wearing, what her hair looks like, and all of that. So for them to put that narrative out there, and I went back and read an article from 2022 by Page 6, you could tell somebody from the Braxton clan was trying to put some type of narrative out there, like, oh, he's doing this against our sister's will. He's trying to exploit her and this, that, day. And everybody else that watched the ceremony was like, it was absolutely beautiful. Her body wasn't even there. Like, they did a beautiful tribute. Y'all didn't show up, but your brother and your daddy showed up to it. And then y'all talk about how much y'all support y'all nephew, but y'all won't go and support y'all nephew at the function at the event for his mom, at the memorial for his mom with his dad. That's very important. Like, y'all won't go.
What's the reason why
And
they show up?
I don't know why. I don't know why.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
tell
know.
you, I agree, especially when I think about because I didn't know about any of that other stuff, girl, because I've barely been watching the show. I just know what everybody was upset about. But
Yeah.
what I will say is Tawanda, when she got mad when they wanted to bring Kevin Sr. on the show, I was like, why would they not bring him on the show? This
Thank
is
you.
obviously something that's going on. It makes sense that they would bring him on
Bondy,
the
the
show.
producers even thought that it made sense to
Yes.
bring them on, and
I
y'all
want
don't
we
even want
want to
to.
know his side, like especially since y'all making it like he was such a bad guy. And please don't get me wrong, he do seem like one of them dick men, you know, be out here fucking everybody. Yeah, he do seem that way. But I do feel as if he was in her life a lot of the time when the sisters didn't give a fuck. When the sisters was mad and treating her like she was the wannabe and all of that shit. So, and I also, y'all, it is something about Tawanda. When I was watching that scene, I said that Mama and Tawanda are so much alike. The same control that the mama tries to have over the whole group is the same shit I'm getting from Tawanda. And
Look at
also, I
Trina.
was watching you.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching you, girl, and you was talking about that damn nickname. Bitch, you ain't never called that little boy Scratchy before in your life. When did that come from? So yeah, no, I
And
definitely
here's the
can see the
thing.
other side.
Let's say she does call him Scratchy. You don't talk to him enough. That's proving that you don't have enough conversations with him
Because your
for
son was
people
like,
to
huh?
be familiar. Thank you.
Who
With
said
the fact
that?
that you talk to him like that. And that's why I was saying that I feel like you're only talking to him because of the opposition that he has with his dad. Oh, you married into this, but I was born into this. And I'm glad you said born, because you're always going to be his son. That you're like, that's always going to be your daddy. Now, I do feel like I don't. And here's the other thing about that page 6 article. The daddy quoted back in 2022, it was like in March, shortly after the memorial service or whatever. He said that his wife gave things to the son, like her estate, her likeness and all of that, because she knew that her sisters would not fight him on it. So if he knew that back in 2022, why would that be an issue in 2024? So it leads me to believe
That
that the
makes
dad
sense.
does not like how he is handling the likeness of his mom. And now you done got, but he needs the money, in my opinion. I think he needs the
Going through
coinage.
that divorce,
The
the
son,
divorce.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think the dad doesn't like that his son could potentially be manipulated.
mhm.
And
By the
that's what the
sisters.
friction is. Yes,
Right.
I don't think it has anything to do with him being left the things that the daddy already knew he was going to get. It was something else that I wanted to make a note of when I read in the will. She said if any of them died, if she died, her two people, which is her husband and her son, passed away, give it to my brother. Whatever I had lined up for them, give it to my brother, which is crazy to me because none of y'all is even listed, but y'all coming back onto in front of people's faces saying Tracy wanted us to do this show. Tracy wanted this and that. Ma'am, it's not making sense for y'all to say Tracy did not want people to look down on her in a casket and see what cancer has done to her body. But then you have these images and everything of her all on this TV screen. And I clocked that before the show even came out when I saw Tamar put up pictures of this woman's back with the butterflies on. And I said, oh, I said, that just did something to me. Like, I feel like those are private moments. That's none of our
Yeah, I
business.
remember we talked
And then
about
we see
that.
the show and then you got all of this on there. It's like, it's not making sense. And then now y'all trying to, I feel, play in people's face by saying, oh, this is what Tracy would want us to do. But then when your mama get up there and she sits on the stage and they're like, they give her the first confessional, she's like, we're back. The show should have never went anywhere. We should have
It's
stayed
giving a
here.
mama want to
Why
be
you
on
ain't say?
TV again. That's what it's giving. It
So
wasn't
and it,
Tracy. And because Tamar said she didn't want to do the show. And the only person I think could convince her to do the show is her mom. And now she has that cooking show with her mom. But another thing I wanted to ask you, did you notice how they kept only showing like maybe 3 instances of them at the hospital with her? And they just kept replaying those same
yes,
clips
the
over and
same
over
clips
again.
over. Because I'm like, okay, so then where was her husband, who has been by her side this entire way? Where?
Mm-hmm.
Because see, that's not y'all trying to
And didn't he
erase
cut his
him.
locks off at some point?
He did.
Like
He did.
I was wondering if he did that in solidarity with her or something like that. I
But
wasn't
speaking of
sure.
solidarity, people been clocking Miss Tawanda for sitting up there saying that she cut her hair off for on behalf of her sister
I
in
thought she had
solidarity of
alopecia,
her sister. But now it's I got alopecia. So it's like, well, which one
girl.
is it? Because it dang
So
sure giving
didn't
the
her son
alopecia.
cut his hair too? Her little son.
He still got his dreads.
Yeah, he still got his locks, and they long.
Okay. Maybe I'm
Yeah,
thinking
so
about
he
something
got
else.
it's just like, and I don't dislike any of the Braxtons, you know what I'm saying? If I side eye anybody, it definitely would have and has always been for me. Tawanda is something about her. But aside from that, it's just calling a thing, and it's like this ain't making sense. Like
Mm-mm.
it's just not. And then the way she tried to play in Tamar's face, like I know Tamar can be problematic. We know that. We have seen that. We about to get
We're gonna
into
get
that.
into that.
But it's like if your sister is saying that something is weird, but everybody in the room knows, but her, I would feel a way about that. And
Yeah.
but when you come back, Tony asks you or whatever, what's going on, you spill the beans. But you don't do that with Tamar. It's
And
like,
also not
yeah, I
saying
won't
what
want
the
to film
issue
with y'all either.
was. When she asked her what the problem is, Tawanda, you know what the problem. Tawanda, just fucking say it. Like that's what was aggravating me
Right.
about Tawanda. She would never just plainly say what the problem is with Tamar. But I did also feel like on some level, she just don't like your ass. She just
She
don't
don't.
like the way you are.
She don't know, girl. She just don't. You're gonna have to just accept that your sister don't fuck with you. It's just what it is.
Mm,
But yeah, I do. I just feel like Tawana be playing in people's face too. Like it's sad. And then this is
yeah.
what else I wanted to highlight with Trina. I don't know if y'all are catching it, but with Trina, I feel like Trina really don't be meaning the stuff she's talking about, but she's following behind her sister Tawanda. Like when it
She
came
does get
down to
follower
wanting,
tease.
yeah, when it came down to them wanting him on the show, then it was like she was talking from an angle of, I know you're about to get mad, but let me tell you what I said because I was with you, like I was opposing it type thing. And I'm like, if Toni Braxton came to you, like she said originally, like, y'all, we don't know what happened in their marriage. Marriages go through things. People have their own stuff. We
Right.
should let him come on the show and talk about his stuff. If she would have came to you, you probably would have been in agreement with that. But you're following behind Tawanda. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. But y'all
The
are
whole
the
thing
Braxton
feels
family.
the whole thing feels weird, to be honest. Like even coming back right after her death and then using that as a catalyst, like all of that,
Mhm.
like y'all could have came back years ago. Y'all been doing it. And then why come back on WeTV after y'all made it seem like WeTV was so damn terrible to the point that y'all
Right?
had to get rid of the Braxton family values to come back as the Braxtons? Girl, it's a lot of shit that don't make sense over
You
there.
don't.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody always trying to give Tony a pass. And I still feel like, Tony, you either need to remove yourself from this situation because I'm starting to look at you like you crazy just like them too. You just don't say shit.
I think she feels like she got to do the show because she is the biggest celebrity and she is
Hmm.
the draw in my
Hmm.
opinion. But at the same time, if you notice, she keeps bringing up my illness. I have lupus. Like every episode, she's talking
Hmm.
about it. So I think she's using that, and I
To
hate to
get
say it's
out,
an
to
excuse.
get out of it.
Yes, to get out of like I don't want to really be with y'all foolishness for real, but I want to be here enough so people know that I'm here, and so I can get my coin.
So let me play this clip of y'all. This is Trina Braxton and her husband because they are on the show.
Yeah.
And the fact that, like you said, everybody has so much to say about Tracy's husband, but y'all are on a therapy session online and y'all shit don't look, any less toxic to me.
Those two grieving processes didn't look all that different to me. And that made me angry. So to me, the grief looked like you still had real strong feelings for the dude. And which made me think, well, what am I doing here? And this is in the moment. We're talking in 2018. We were a year in when this happened. We were a little over a year in when it happened, but it just, I didn't like any parts of it. Now, you can't tell anybody how to grieve. Nope, I wasn't. I was just I wasn't trying to tell her you need to grieve this way. I was just saying from my perspective, it just looked to be a bit much. And I felt that way then, and I feel that way now. But you have to do things the way you see.
But I still felt like when you knew that when bio dad was absent and he didn't have any children of his own and he was the one who raised and cared for.
Okay, so that's what the clip cut off. I forgot that Gabe wasn't the biological father to those kids and that she had them with a deadbeat, and Gabe came in and took care of them. And that to me, like, that makes it even more clear to me why she would still have feelings or still mourn him like a family member. Because to me, I think that's so respectable for somebody to feel like, I said I was going to help you with these kids. No matter what happens with our relationship, I'm still going to be there for these kids like they're my kids. And so I feel like we all saw Gabe being creepy and weird and online and all of that shit. But essentially, I still feel like that does make him family. And him passing away was a shock to people that didn't even know
Yeah.
him. Like, I remember being like, damn, not Gabe. Like, it was out of
Right.
nowhere. It was sad as fuck. And I don't even know Gabe. So I feel like for her to mourn him is somebody that has been in her life for the past 20, 30 years, helping her raise her children, just being a good person in her life, period. Not everything is perfect. Obviously, they broke up. But it just seemed like, how could you not understand her grieving him dying? How could you be
Yeah.
mad about her grieving? And then for you to get mad all over again when her sister dies and you see that the grief is the same, it doesn't make you feel any better. It actually made you feel even more mad. That's why he said, I'm still mad now that you
Yeah.
grieving this man. And it's like, that's crazy for you to
That
feel that
is.
way.
I don't think that's
Insecurity.
fair. Yeah, heavy heavy on that. I don't think that was fair at all. He's been
Mm-mm.
in her life for a long. I mean, what they got married, got a divorce, got back married, separated or divorced or whatever. Like, God,
And it was a lot of
no.
back and forth in between that. You know what I'm saying? So and then also thinking about it, y'all, like she be drinking a lot. She might not be happy in that relationship. It may not just be about my sister died, Gabe died, because she act like she drinking and eating her feelings, but also men that are because I saw a clip, from the show where she was asking him what he wanted to eat and he was coming in the kitchen. You could tell it was some passive aggressive shit that was going on. Like you could just tell they was kind of fucking with each other in a moment, but it just kind of makes me feel like, is he exhausting to you? Because if he's always making you walk on eggshells because you got to worry about him feeling away, if the nigga's mad about a dead person, I could see him being very territorial of her energetically. What you doing for this person? You on the phone with that? How long you gonna be on the phone with them? What you do? Just a lack of allowing her to just be herself, really, and always trying to like make her fit into whatever box he's comfortable with. I can see that, and then I can see her drinking and eating in order to cope with how it's choking her.
I think Trina has been coping for a long time because she been heavily drinking like that since season 1.
Oh yeah, on and off for
So
sure.
I'm like, what's really going on that you have never really got addressed? And then it's like trauma just piles on and piles on, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And now she can't sleep. She drinking herself to death. She eating with her. I'm concerned.
How
I
many
really am
seasons of the
concerned.
Braxtons is it?
I'm
Oh,
not even
I think they were
sure.
like 9,
Was it
but
9?
Yeah.
it was broke up because like they would leave, be gone for a little while, come back. But like at first, I think it might have been consecutive 5 seasons. Took a break, came back, did 2 more. Took a break, came back, did 2 more, stopped, and then came and did this one. I think it's girl again. Please, y'all know I feel
Yeah.
again
I
too
be
much.
wanting to watch, but I feel like it's so much going on
Girl,
that
binge
I'm
it.
like,
It is. It's a lot going
yeah,
on.
I'm gonna have to binge it.
I might binge
Yeah,
it
it's
too, just
about
to remind
7.
myself.
I
Okay.
think it's about
Also,
7. It may be up
all
to 9, but I see 7.
it's probably 7. I was thinking between 7 and 9.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But do y'all think that Tamar is on bullshit on the scene? Because like her trying to constantly like act as if she has, gotten her life together and she has gone to therapy, she's done grief counseling, and she's healed. Like she's been doing a lot of that, but then we see you online crashing out over Colonel Sanders. And it's giving you're not healed. It's giving you're not, and
You're not.
it's a
It's
process.
not.
Please don't get me wrong, but not like this.
She was quiet for a little bit, which led me to believe that maybe she was a little bit healed whenever she made maybe it was like last year or the year before, she made a statement talking about how, she can do too much sometimes and that she took a lot of accountability in some posts she made. But ever since then, since she got with JR, the actions have not been aligning with growth at all.
To me, was
And
crazy.
Sad.
No, I
I
was just about to.
saved
Were you talking about that one she did like not too long ago? Because there was one from like maybe a couple of weeks ago, y'all.
What you
mhm.
talking about when she took accountability?
Yeah.
That was with the Carlos thing when she let him call him Colonel Sanders.
Oh, okay.
Well, at least that's the one I remember. Where she
Okay.
got online talking about, hurting somebody she loves and all this and that or whatever. Did y'all know
Oh,
they
I
were
want to talk about.
married?
Yes.
Ooh.
That's when the last
They
time
got
they got
married in
into it.
February.
The last time they got
Oh
into it,
my
that's when I found
gosh.
out. You didn't know,
Yeah.
Niecy?
Hell no, I did
Yeah, I
not
had to
know
look up the
that.
records.
Why
Yep.
the fuck was she? Do she got a prenup?
I'm sure not.
Mm.
I'm sure not.
Oh my gosh, she
But
was
it's done though.
excited.
It's finalized. It's
Mm-hmm.
finalized. He divorced her the next month, I believe. I think they was married
Oh,
like
they're
60 some
already
days.
divorced.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she said it in the video that it was finalized last Friday.
The video that went viral this week.
I'm gonna
Okay,
play.
I was actually just about to say I heard people talking about the video and I saved. I didn't see it just because I wanted to see it for the first time today when we talk about it.
She deleted it off her YouTube page. I'm glad that I recorded some of it. And of course the other
And
blogs.
downloaded it. Let me stop.
Listen, come on,
He was like,
downloaded it.
"You may
'Cause
have
ain't no-
deleted it, but I got it." You like,
listen, you could delete all day,
I'm too quick.
bitch. We still got it. And because like, did y'all see her like so-called performance? Girl, she was off key and trying to sing and pop at the same time.
She probably was like stressed.
I said I blame
Okay,
JR
so-
in the comments. That's what I said. I blame JR.
Yeah.
That's who I blame. Cause girl. Anyway, hold up. So I was trying to, cause I don't think I have. Yeah, I'm just gonna share my screen. But first, let's get into like the breakdown of what happened before she responded, and then we'll get into her response. Okay. So basically, the situation is that she woke up to a $900 charge on one of her credit cards, and it was from the Four Seasons in New Orleans. So she called JR, and he was really nasty about it. He acts as if it was just taken care of and she's being delusional. He did a whole long ass video talking about she's delusional and she's just coming at him with all of this crazy stuff, all of these delusions. Like he just keeps playing on her mental, trying to act like she's crazy. And we do know that she's not wrapped too tight, but we also know that you admitted to purposefully seeking out Tommy to hurt Tamar when y'all were so-called on a break. To me, if you still trying to hurt me by fucking with somebody else that's my enemy, motherfucker, we might as well be together. You might as well have cheated on me. Like, nigga, what? Anyway, so she still married him after that happened, even though we told her to stop. Now, the reason why I ask you that, Necey, is because maybe 2 breakdowns ago, 2 crash outs ago, she was yelling at us, telling us that we just want her life to be so negative, and she was just playing with us and wasn't nothing really happening, even though she was acting like her sisters are like saying bad shit about her husband, and it's not him, it's her sisters, and she hope he forgive her. Like it sounded like she might have cheated on him. Like it was a lot of stuff that she was saying subliminally, and then she tried to like take it back and act like, you know, oh, y'all just want my life to be so negative. I was just playing with y'all. And I'm like, girl, get the fuck out of here with that. And so then fast forward to this week, he's saying she's crazy. He never met this girl. They started following each other a few days ago. She said the hotel told her that he was with somebody, but I'm like, how did the hotel tell you that it was this girl specifically? You know what I'm saying? So there was still some shit she did not clear
Stalking.
up. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all stalking. Exactly. Like, what was you doing, girl? You had somebody run down there to the Four Seasons to see what he was doing. That's what probably happened. Either way, I still feel like she played herself by even mentioning the other woman. Why would you post that woman as a tramp on the internet, knowing you have all of them followers and shit? Like, that's so thirsty.
Knowing your beef is with that cock Asian man. Like,
Hello,
come on, girl.
girl, not cock.
Right. The other woman can sue her for posting.
Yes,
said
she
she
could.
was.
That's why she hurry up and deleted the shit. Okay, now I'm just gonna play a few seconds of this because I want y'all to see, like, I really don't like him. I feel like he's one of them white boys that have really started to smell themselves because they from New Orleans, and you know, people think they got some Tony Sasher season on their dick, and you know, he put his hair in that little, you know, whatever the fuck, that little conch, okay, whatever the fuck, whatever racial discriminatory hairstyle he got that from.
So when she gave him that chain, and we was talking about that like a month ago, they was already
That wasn't a
divorced.
month ago.
That was like
wasn't
a
a month
week or
ago.
two.
Girl, about a week ago. Week ago.
What?
Yeah.
Okay,
His
we
birthday.
was just talking about that.
Yes, the fleur de lis. She gave him a diamond fleur de lis necklace, and she gave him a Rolex. And she was like, since I'm so mentally unstable, give me all my jewelry back, bitch. That's what she was saying. But
He
this is
played the hell
he
out of her.
did. Okay, thank you for saying that. So basically, what he explains is that he invited her to come to Turks and Caicos for his birthday, and it was because he wanted her to shower him with gifts and shit. But at the same time, he telling her we working on it, but he online now calling her a friend, talking about we trying to figure out how to work on our friendship. And she like, why the fuck would I come to your birthday in Turks and Caicos with jewelry if I just think I'm about to be your friend? I thought we working on our marriage because I'm your wife. And that's when she found out that they were divorced. So I'm gonna just play a little clip because I don't like him, and then we're gonna stop.
You know, I initially was gonna take the high road in this situation and not say anything. But the reality is I cannot keep getting attacked. My character can't keep getting attacked. I can't keep being thrown under the bus because someone can't control their anxiety. Someone can't control these delusional thoughts about things that aren't real.
That right there is what pissed me off. The things that aren't real shit. Motherfucker, you charged her
Nasty work.
card. You charged her card. Her card was charged. Okay, let's hear what Tamar had to say.
Married you after you ate somebody whole booty sandwich. Y'all, I'm not trying to make this a big deal.
So
I
he did
swear,
eat it.
it's not about y'all. $1,000. It's not, make or break. It's the point.
Principality.
The point is that you wanted me to sit back and let you not only use my card. Let's just say it's a mix-up. Okay, fine. But now it's different because you're using my card for your extracurricular activities. And let me just keep it gangster. I wouldn't even trip on that. You know what I'm saying? Wah. It's not that serious. Me and your relationship status has changed. The way I see you have changed. You know what I'm saying? Just like you outside, baby, I'm outside too. Like, let's stop pretending like you is the last of the
But
Mohicans.
you was calling
You
him husband. You just dragged your family. I'm never gonna let her forget that. You just dragged your family and said they were horrible people over this man, and you're trying to keep your marriage, knowing that y'all had already filed for a divorce and it was going down. And then now you come to us with this, like, girl, she played herself and he played her too.
Yep. Let's continue.
You know what I'm saying? It's just not like, oh, I'm addicted to the white meat. Like, it was fine for what I had, but okay. It ain't giving that. And the truth is, I put too much on it because we were married, and I take my vows serious, and I thought that you did too.
I don't know why.
And so the truth is, I was waiting for you to come around like a wife, because all I know how to be is a wife. I was married to Vince, and that didn't work out. And I got with D, and we were getting married, and I got with you, and we got married, and I married you after you ate somebody, whole booty. So let's not talk about WAP and what happened before then, okay? Don't make it seem like I'm a bad person. Don't make it seem like I didn't put up with a lot. Don't make it seem like, oh, I've been so gracious to her, and I have been giving grace, and she's a da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ta-da wop. No, baby. Don't do that. We have given grace to each other. And I married you after you ate somebody whole booty sandwich.
Child. And it was an enemy.
So did she say that 3 times? She really played herself 3 times.
She said it once or twice.
She said it once or twice, and then they put it in there at the beginning and then at the end, I believe.
Yeah.
I was like, why is she telling us that? You played yourself marrying that man after his mouth was straight from the booty hole.
Absolutely.
I agree, and I also feel like he married her to humiliate her, because how you marry her 1 month and then the very next month you file for a divorce
after you've already been dealing with her doing billboards and crying and all of this shit. She's already done all of this.
After she tried to get you to fight for her love against Todd and Candy and stuff like that. We went through all of this. That's just terrible.
And then he said in a video that he would never do something, backhanded. And he would never go along with something backhanded. Like, he would never go along with a lie. And I'm like, but you went along with the Candy and Todd shit. Because you tried to act like you really was pressing Todd. You wasn't pressing Todd. Like, I still don't believe you was pressing Todd. It's just a lot of things that I feel like he went along with this farce of a relationship. And then on top of that, I forgot to mention one of her ex-boyfriends came out and said that she is abusive and she will, hit you and all of this type of shit. And I was like, he's definitely he's trying to get a Zeus Network, feature.
Yeah.
But I still believe him because essentially I know
that's why I looked like that. I said,
no, he want attention, but I believe him still, because I feel like women like Tamar, y'all don't know how to, y'all do out of control shit. Y'all don't know how to control yourselves. Y'all don't get to an age where y'all just stop doing all of this crazy shit. Y'all just do it whenever y'all feel like it, like hitting people. But I think it's also because she's been hit. I do believe that Vince was abusive towards her. So if you think about having him be abusive towards her being abusive to other men, getting with men who she feels like maybe can't have the same amount of control over her as Vince did, and I'm not about to let you, because she accused the guy of stealing her jewelry, and it was Vince that took the jewelry. So there's she don't have a good track record for men, because he had just got out of jail. I'm like, nigga, I would have thought you stole my shit too if I just started fucking with you and you just got out of jail, nigga. I would have thought it was you too.
My bad. Tell me how you really feel.
Okay.
Jeez Louise.
But he said he was triggered because she's violent and she will put a 1-2 piece on you. And I'm like, yeah, a lot of women are still in that very immature mindset of thinking it's cool for you to put your hands on a man just because you're a woman, until they knock your fucking ass loose. And then and now you crying, talking about domestic violence. Get your life together, man. We don't have time for this. Okay, don't call us down here no more. Okay, let's move on, y'all. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta has been popping like a motherfucker. Okay, like first of all, I'm gonna go to my post because I'm still laughing at it. Like I literally woke up on one. That day, that day I woke up on one, bitch. Because as soon as I saw the clip, and look at this.
Whatever.
Defeated.
Whatever.
Listen, I said, if I send you this, send help. I'm in trouble, and I did whatever
Whatever
they
they
said
said.
I did.
I
Okay,
saw that. Mhm.
girl. When I tell you this look right here, let me know
That was
everything. That's everything I needed to know,
You
y'all.
could tell the breath was uncomfortable. Look at that breath.
do you hear girl?
The looking, he about to cry.
Girl.
He about to vomit a whole bunch of shit
He
about
is
that.
sick.
He is sick. Do you
It
hear
looked
me?
like he is rehearsing a deep breath. The deep breath don't
Not
even look
rehearsing.
authentic.
That's funny.
Yes.
Girl,
Oh damn.
Rashida,
Get
and listen, y'all know everybody thinks that this whole thing is fake, and I don't know if it's fake or
I
not.
don't think it is.
I don't think it is, but sometimes I feel like they all like playing in our face because they need a check and they ain't got nothing else to do.
True.
Because, girl, Jasmine in her car with a plate, okay? She said Frost and Rashida put their foot in this food. And, this the plate, girl. It's giving low
So they one big
vibrational.
happy family now.
Girl,
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is I believe that Kirk was trying to fuck Jasmine. And I'm really annoyed that all of the women on the show are making it their business to fight on behalf of Rashida and Kirk's marriage against
Mhm.
Jasmine. Like I
Yep.
also don't like that the women are doing this. Oh, we're the main chicks. Y'all are the side chick shit. That lame ass shit that Erica and all of them did at Mama D's event, like toasting to them being a main girl. The way
Right.
that y'all let these niggas get off, like they all pressed him about it, and it was obvious that he did something wrong, but they still want to be looking at Jasmine, and then for Rashida to be like, "Oh, I don't want to read it. I don't want to read it." Then why y'all keep pressing Jasmine to give you evidence talking about I don't want to read it? Why did she have to come to you? She didn't have to come to you to tell you that she had fucked your man. Carly Rae was able to come to you and tell you that. So why she have to come to you directly, especially when she know you probably not gonna
Not
listen to
gonna do
anything she
nothing.
says, and you're not gonna leave. So what's the point?
I do feel like I don't understand fully the reason of her going around telling everybody. It's like if you're really trying to penetrate some stuff and really get back at him, I would think to go to Rashida, because every person that you're going to, well, shit, it probably wouldn't matter because everybody giving you the same shit Rashida finna give you, which is I don't give a damn. Like it's your fault. You're
I
the
mean, it's to be on
problem,
the
not
show.
Kirk.
It's to be on the show. Honestly, I think if he would, you see her in that confessional, that girl came here to slay. She is every look, every time she
When I
pop
say I
out,
like her,
bitch is cute.
I
Her
like her too.
glasses, girl, she was
Very
so
cute.
cute. Girl,
I'm sorry.
Very cute.
I like her too.
I love how she be gathering them too. How she be
Yes.
snapping back at that. I'm like,
Real
But it's
cutesy.
him. It's not me. What do you want me to do?
She's
Girl,
like, no,
and I feel like
I don't
it's
have nothing to tell you. Like she told Erica the episode
yeah,
before
Erica
last.
got so
yes.
mad.
What's
Ooh,
tea? I
Gandy.
have no tea for
Gandy was
you.
pressed like a fucking panini. That's on you
Projection.
too. Girl, if you don't go find out who Mendices is sticking it to before another baby come up around y'all house.
I mean, it ain't no different than how Mel told Sonny on Love and Marriage Huntsville. They project him because they can put a face with somebody who their husband or their man could potentially be messing around with. So they all trying to take it out on her. Take it out with the one you laying with.
And to me, Rashida not even this mad. The fuck you this mad for? Spice works on my nerves too, y'all. So this past episode, she was talking to Jaceel in the studio after he just finished doing a track about how women like to hear lies and they don't like to hear the truth, which we can agree on this. Please don't get me wrong. But y'all like the lie. Don't, because whenever women give y'all the opportunity to be honest, y'all would rather lie and keep everything smooth than tell the truth and deal with the ramifications of what you've done. So please miss me with the
He doing
bullshit.
favors.
But what he said, that really pissed me off, y'all, was he said that the reason why he went and had a baby on Kendra is because Kendra told him that she didn't want to have a baby with him. So
Have
that's
kids
why
with
he
him.
went and fucked Tasha K's stepsister and had a baby with her. And that's why we all dealing with this right now. And now she gonna come and tell me that she want to freeze her eggs so that she can have a baby for the next nigga when we break up. And I can't make no promises. I can't make. Well, see, that's the thing. It sounds like to me you keep telling her you can't make no promises that you won't cheat on her. So she's saying, okay, well, I might want to have a baby. So I'm going to freeze my eggs just in case I find a man that actually makes me feel secure and I want to do that with him. Because I'm
Yep.
still young with your old ass. Okay.
Yeah.
And
That
I'm
is
not
what she
mad at
said.
Kendra. Do what you're going to do. Well, I am mad at Kendra because I feel like in essence, Kendra not going nowhere. But I do think that she should freeze her eggs. I do think she likes this. Like, y'all know back in the day, some of y'all grandmamas used to like to go through this shit with Mr. Earl. All this fighting and he
Mhm.
and fucking got his side chick and she, let him bring the baby up around the house and, sit him down so I can fix him something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, like a lot of them, I think they put those women on pedestals. So in their mind, they don't mind being the angry main woman. I don't know why it doesn't seem beneficial to be raising your blood pressure so that this nigga could, outlive you because you didn't stroke out because you
Right.
screaming at him all the time.
Right.
Mhm.
All the time screaming while his kids right there in the room and they hearing you screaming outside. I can't.
Oh, so did y'all hear when he jokingly propositioned Spice?
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I
Talking
did
about
hear
Yes.
don't go
that.
talk to Kendra because I might I need you to stay neutral because I don't want
Neutral.
to.
Did you catch how Spice grabbed her stuff? And I just felt like when she did that, it's like you faking.
She was
I feel
blushing
like
to
if
me.
he,
She
yeah, I'm
was.
like if he pressed you, you would go
You
for it.
might.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah. It
And
wasn't
she's
gonna
his
be a
type.
whole lot of pressure.
She's his
Mm-mm.
type too. He like him a smart, thick ass bitch. Okay. Oh, BBL body ass bitch. He loved that
Mm-hmm.
shit. Okay. Now Spice may not be as beautiful as Kendra, but Spice is somebody that he could fuck in the studio, bang, 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 making music
Right,
and shit.
and that's simply what he was saying. He was like, once me and Kendra don't work out, this is what I'm gonna need you for."
Okay.
Right.
She was
Because it ain't gonna be no more
blushing.
than that.
Nope, music
Mhm.
in coochie. And I felt like the fact that she was okay with that, I really want you to stop acting like you so much better than Erica Mena. I do. I want you to stop because you ain't shit neither, bitch. Because I'm just saying, y'all, a lot of this stem from the fact I know Erica Mena is a, you know, racist piece of shit. I'm clear on that. I don't support her. But what I mean is Spice did a lot of acting like she has some moral superiority over Erica. You're just jealous and because Safari, basically trying to make it seem like Safari not that bad of a guy and it's all Erica. But you a snake ass bitch too, because you'll turn around. Honestly, y'all, now I'm kind of feeling like maybe Erica wasn't so off, like with the way she felt about you, Spice. Maybe she felt the way she felt about you because she knew you would fuck Safari. Honestly, why you crying
Low
over her?
key, you're not wrong for that. I can see that,
Ooh,
especially
got you
seeing as how
now.
she was blushing with y'all.
Listen,
You
that
might be
really,
on to something.
I ain't
They
gonna, because
heavily
that,
befriending him and that's my friend and this, that, and he over there telling you. And that's interesting. Cause I said when I was doing my watch along about it, I said that's what guys like to do when they really trying to like get with a woman. Slick. I said he may be acting like he joking, but they like to tell you all the negative things about the girl that they dealing with now. And then
Yep.
y'all make a bond over that and that's not any different than the Safari and Spice situation.
it's not. He did the
Spice. So now
same
we looking at
thing.
you. Why you always put yourself in these?
Why you always sitting down with these niggas when they're going through it with their women, trying to act like you on the women's side, but really you would slide on the dick if given the opportunity?
That's what it's
Spice.
giving. Y'all saw how she reached for Kirk's phone. She was like, "Let me see," and I'm like, "Why do you need to see?"
Mhm.
Why you feel
And
like
then
that?
didn't want
Or
to
was it
read the shit
Carly's
out loud.
phone?
Yeah, it
Yeah, I'm
was
like, "What
Carly's
you need it
phone.
for? Why you for
I
what?"
think she looked at his phone too. I think like because she's the one that was looking
Oh,
because
he did pass it over to
yeah, he
somebody,
passed
her
it
or
because
Did
Erica.
he
she
do
Yeah,
wasn't.
that? Didn't he pass it over because they were saying something was like blurred out on Carly's
yeah,
phone,
and they
and
Yeah.
said
Kirk was
you
saying,
got
"I
the
got it."
dates. Yeah.
And
Mhm.
Spice, what you mean that's not a Erica, talking about, oh, because that's blacked out. When I actually read that shit, that was a number. And the number is irrelevant. I can't stand when people act like because you don't know one part that's irrelevant, that means we can't believe nothing else that's going on. It looked like it was a number. When you look at the text, it looked like she was saying, you said you was
A
going to pay
certain
me
amount.
this and
X
then
amount,
this
yeah.
if we was fucking. Like, that's irrelevant. They was agreeing
I
to
do
money
wish
and
she would have
fucking.
unblocked it though, so it could be hardcore. Like it ain't no
Yes.
speculation. You just can't even try to say that because here it is. But what got him though, it didn't matter once they asked for his phone. And I think he deleted it or she saw the shit in there. It's one or the other.
I think she saw it
Rashida
in
saw?
there. Because
Mhm.
next week's
Oh yeah, she
preview,
see
she
it.
said, she was like, because he was like, what are you saying? What are you acting like you saw? She was like, what are you blind? Because I saw it. That's what she said.
Oh, I missed that part.
It was in a preview to next week's episode, girl. So I can't
Damn.
wait to find out. But I'm definitely kind of low key stuck on the fact that Spice is giving sneak ass side chick. Bitch, you a whole sneaky link masquerading as a main bitch.
Yikes.
Y'all need to be careful around her. Kendra, y'all need to be careful around her because you be talking your business to her and then she go and talk to your nigga. And the next thing you know, she getting banged out in the studio and it's smelling like lemon pepper wings and and Hennessy and coochie in here. It is not what's up. It's spray some in here, okay?
Oh, miss.
Saucy Santana. So Saucy and Zell. So everybody seems to be having a hard time with believing that Zell is actually having sex with a woman. And I'm like, why? Why are y'all like, do y'all not know that men will fuck anything? Like, there's literally a movie about dudes putting their dicks in a pie. It's called American Pie, and it had a trilogy. Like, dudes will put their penises in anything enough for you to make 3 movies about somebody fucking a pie.
That's what that movie is about.
Yes, the dude
I had
literally put
no
his
idea.
Yes, the first movie, literally, he was so horny and he was looking at this apple pie and it was all warm and shit. And he started fingering the pie. And then the next thing you know, his ass is on top of the table, dicking the pie.
Wow.
That's what American Pie started out about. So, and let's not forget that there are men that will put their penises in holes in bathroom walls. You don't even know what's on the other side of it. And they will just put their penis in the wall. Okay. So listen, I feel like this day and age, all a woman needs you to do is to be attractive, know how to fuck, and have a little bit of fame, especially in Atlanta. Girl, I definitely couldn't believe Lil Brianna knew exactly who Zell was and was still like, I'ma still fuck him. It's just the with no protection part for me.
Yeah, very wild. Very wild in general, but wild. Wild.
It's given. They probably do that on a regular high key, but they had to spice up the story for the storyline.
Well, isn't a part of the story that people talking about but nobody's saying is that he was in Mexico during a flick, like, you know, taping porn or some shit?
That's how I feel.
Okay.
That's because I'm like,
it
if
might
you
have
would
been
have
you, bitch, because you know I watch you, so it might have been you who said it, girl. I don't know.
I feel like if you with your gay friends and you with a gay porn person, I said, and you with this girl, I said, no, it's giving all y'all went down there to make some content.
Or at least to just have like very carefree, nasty sex with people you feel like you may not come into contact with again.
Because you know what? Saucy said her name so smooth when him and Zell was talking.
Brianna,
and I said,
you know her?
Oh, she must run in the circle because he said it like he was
like
familiar
he know her.
with her.
Brianna, about like Brianna. I was like, oh, you know her. This is weird. Also, y'all, Saucy is the worst type of person to be in a relationship with, y'all. Like, first of all, Saucy is mean as fuck, but also it's because Saucy is so you say, but he do it to all of them. He treat all of them like shit, but all of them are more attractive than him. And I feel like he one of them, like you talk shit, like you talk like you got a lot of confidence, but the truth of the matter is you a big back nigga, and Zell and the other dude are tall, are more in shape physically than you are. So I think on some level you feel insecure. So you got to make them feel like shit, and you got to make them earn being with you. They got to prove that they really like you, because if not, you know, you're going to be insecure and shit on them. I'm telling y'all, he don't have as much confidence as he pretends to have, because if he did have that confidence, he wouldn't treat people like shit like that.
No, I think it's tied to him being SA'd, you know, when he was a kid, being violated when he was a kid by his cousin or uncle or whoever he said it was.
His cousin.
Remember when the mom talked about that?
Yeah, I remember
he had an ongoing. I feel like you got some, like you haven't done
That
the work
too.
that you need to do.
That
That's why
too.
you like dispose of people, but then you want them at the same
Mhm.
time. Like it's something going on, but he can be so mean, and they just deal with
Terrible.
it. Zell,
They
the
do.
way he's so upset with Sierra, and you don't want her around or whatever, but you will rush to tell Saucy, a person that has you blocked on all platforms. That's
Make it make sense.
Yeah, why
And you
was
could
he?
tell, you know why? Because
They
he's
love
looking for
it.
validation. He another one. His daddy don't approve of him being gay.
Oh,
They
he
look,
doesn't.
you
I
could tell
didn't
by the
know
way
that.
Zell talk about his dad that that's probably why he wants to have this baby so bad, because this will be him proving to them, look, I'm a man. I could fuck a woman and have a baby with her. I just don't want that.
But
But
that
I,
makes me
you know,
wonder what Saucy was saying about. It also made me wonder if he is trying to cling to his bisexuality because of his dad's, shame and
absolutely.
him, he want to be like, I ain't all the way gay. I could be with a lady. I dibble and dabble. Some people don't
Yes.
want to jump all the way over. But I mean, there are some people that are truly bisexual. But based on what Saucy's
Hi.
saying, this man ain't acted on it.
He just want to have a child.
No,
Because he
I
did
think
say that on like what Family Affair or whatever that was they had. The
I
family.
think he's acted on it. I think he's had sex. I mean, child, gay men will have sex with women. Like, we know that. They don't want to be in a
Right.
relationship with them, but
Yeah.
they will have sex with them, especially if it's on some freak nasty shit where it's them and another dude. You know what I'm saying? So and look how they get down. So to me, I feel like it is definitely not far-fetched for Zell to like just randomly have sex with women, but still want to be in relationships with men because he's gay.
Mhm.
But he'll do it just because having sex with women feels good. I think he is sexually attracted to women, and he really does want to prove himself to the men in his life, because he heavily talks about his father being in his life and what that means for him and all of that. So this definitely is an extension of that.
Mm.
Didn't Zell and Paris date? No.
I thought they were besties.
They were. Child, we want Paris to admit she gay, but she won't.
Mm-hmm.
But I
You know,
don't know
she
what they had
listen.
did.
You know, I say there's a group, which is, I'm glad that we talking about that, because we about to just a good segue, girl. Y'all know we always talk about how I say that there are certain people, certain women out there who I believe are secretly gay, or they're like the version of a in a closet, woman. You know how men be in a closet. They're a version of that. Because they really be out here angry that they can't live in their truth, and you can just tell by the way they handle shit. But I have never, ever have I ever said that about Miss Melody Cherie Holt.
What?
Okay.
What?
I have
That's
never
like
said that. I have never said that about Mel, because y'all know how everybody
Somebody
always
said that.
saying, girl, yes, that's what Destiny insinuated. And so Mel decided to let y'all know what was true. So I'm about to play the Destiny clip that started it, and then I'm gonna play Mel going off about it. Mel got up this morning, got on live and just asked, have y'all ever known me to fuck a woman? Did you hear me? When she said that, I said, bitch, we on
Oh
one.
shit! What's going on today?
We're
in
on
America?
one. So listen, let's start.
I need to prepare you for some more conversations that you're probably going to have while you're here. For real. Conversing with nobody. I don't need to be conversing with. Okay, we just want to make sure that you're aware of things that was said. Okay. Mel, Kimmy, and I met, and we was talking about girl code. You said the girl code being broken. I'm sitting over here thinking about Destiny and a girl code. Is that your friend? She was my friend, and but I'm saying she ain't stick with your man. Right. I don't know what Destiny does, because I ain't her friend. Well, you should know something about a person's character. I don't know what people do, and I don't put nothing past people. I said, well, Destiny have never tried anything with Martell, right? And she was like, I don't know what she did. So I don't know if she feels like I don't know what her mind is with that. If I wanted to sleep with Martell or her, I could have stopped playing with my name.
So that was Destiny at the end saying,
or her.
If
She
I
said,
wanted
or her.
She said, if I wanted to sleep with Martell or her, I could have. Are y'all ready for Mel?
Oh, that's
all right.
Now, let me tell y'all what's going on, and y'all tell me this. First of all, y'all been around me all this time. Y'all ever known me to be fucking women?
To beat them?
To fuck women.
Oh, no.
I'm just saying, because, listen, I don't have a along with people and however they choose to live. I'm not that person. I'm not that person. I got a whole brother that's gay that I love to death. What's up, Mo? Never have rolled that way. I don't know how I feel 30 years from now, but I'm just playing. But never have rolled that way. So Destiny, stop playing with me and lying, because at this point now you really coming for my character. Baby girl, you couldn't never, maybe you could have him, maybe you did, I don't know, but don't be talking about you could have had me, because no, you couldn't. Because I personally don't roll that way. Now I know some of the folks you rock with do and have, and we're going to talk about it on TikTok Saturday. I know that. But baby girl, you ain't never known me, even all the time you were around me, them 2 years, you never known me to rock that way. Stop playing with me. So your little confession times you could have had, let's be clear, you could have had him and me. No, baby girl, you never could have, because I don't roll that way. And for the people who do, again, I love all folks. I don't care. Choose, make your choices. I don't care. That ain't none of my business what you do in your bedroom. But what you're not gonna do is sit around here and play with me. Have I ever tried y'all? Y'all been around me all these years. I done tried y'all. Y'all don't even see me doing a lot of that stupid stuff that people be doing. When they be with, when they be with all them, they be, you know what?
I will not keep
You will knock me out. Shut up, girl. I will knock you out. Listen, I don't even do all that stupid stuff people be doing when they be all up on each other all the time and grinding out. You know, grinding out on each other. Just extra. I don't even do all that. Like it be friends and they be all up on each other. I don't even do all that. Matter of fact, if you tap my butt, I might look at you. This projection, this obsession, maybe in the back of your mind, that's what you was hoping for. That's why you took the removal so hard. Because you was still talking about me after I wasn't even talking about you. People coming back telling me you talking about me.
So listen, she said a lot. I'm looking forward to that live on Saturday because I want to know who she's talking about, because I'm thinking she's insinuating about other people on the show that Destiny hangs out with, that, you know, they like the kitty click, 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 click.
Tisha.
I
mean, I would. I don't. Okay. Initially, I was like, I don't know. Is this what happened? But
I was
the
thinking
longer
Kimmy.
I sat there watching, I don't think that Mel and Destiny had a moment.
Oh, no.
I think if Mel I think it's the opposite way. I think if Mel would have tried Destiny,
She would have
coulda
been
had
able
her.
to get her. Because
Yeah,
doesn't
because that
Destiny,
level of passion that Destiny had, yeah, it's given she probably could have had you.
I'm wondering, when I heard it, one, where did you get this from? Is it something that she showed you for you to say that, or is this something you got from Martell and you use that here?
That's a great one.
And
Because
I
Destiny
did,
do be reaching.
yeah, I did think of Tisha too, because of the video I seen with her and what's that lady that was yelling all over the place because she with no car?
Nell, when they was dancing, they was grinding on each other.
Yes, they were the two
yeah,
that I was thinking
that's
about.
what she
So
was
I was
talking
like,
about.
is she finna air them out?
That's what she was
Like, or
talking about.
something?
That's why I
don't
said
even do all
Tisha.
of that. And I want to say, as a full-blown bisexual, I don't play like that either. Like, I don't, unless somebody
Yeah.
dances on me, I don't dance on people. I do not touch people without their permission. I don't like that shit. Like, it's like always been like a thing for me to be
Yeah.
very, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to push up.
Especially
You
don't
know?
like that shit either, only because, well, one, I'm just not very touchy in general with people, but I especially don't like it when I feel like girls will do it to be under the guise of men. Like, y'all
Yes.
want to attract men. So it's like, oh,
Yes.
let's
Oh, I'm
be
about to
fake
touch on
lesbians
her
so
because
we
what
can
she
they
don't
attract
want.
like
these
it.
men.
Yeah, no, I don't
Yeah,
like
it's
that
just
either.
like, girl, don't play with me. I'm
Yep.
not
And
no prop.
because I was like liking girls in high school, it was very much a thing back then for boys and men to make you feel uncomfortable. Like so you don't really like to do anything like that in front of them because you don't want their attention. Like, you're not doing it for their attention. And a lot of times, if you do it like that with straight women or out in public or at clubs and all, like, yeah, no, I'm not doing none of that. Child, if I end up grinding on you, it was because you was grinding on me first. Shit. Okay. But yeah, no. Not a fan, just in general, because I know that's a thing for people to think that because you are bi or because you do like women or whatever, that you're just gonna be out here, like feeling on anybody. Like, no, that's predatory. I don't like that shit. But Kimmy, I have my questions. Y'all remember Destiny and Kimmy kind of had that moment at one point?
What happened?
Remember, I think it
Refresh
was
my
when
memory.
Destiny first came on the show, and it might have been like a Maurice situation. It was something that happened where it was kind of joked about how
They
Kimmy
joked
is
about,
always touching everybody.
yes, they said if you could have a threesome with anybody on this show, or was it this show or was it another show?
I
Was
think
it
it
this
was
show?
this
It was
one.
this one, and I think Kimmy and Maurice said Destiny.
Yeah, I feel like they said that at the reunion or something.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was something like that. Either way, that was another thing because I kept thinking of Kimmy. Like, I was just like, is she gonna out Kimmy? Oh goodness.
That's really
And
interesting.
that's listen, there are women who I feel like if they were born in a different time frame, they might have tried or attempted to see if it was something that they were interested in. Because to me, I think, especially for a lot of the girls who like their lesbian porn, but swear up and down they're not attracted to a woman. I just gotta ask you how you get turned on by seeing two bitches kitty click if you not turned on by kitty. I just have to ask. That's all. But you know what? It was a good conversation, girl, and we appreciate you, Mel, for letting us know that you don't go that way. We never thought that you did, and I also have to wonder why you thought you needed to defend yourself so toughly against that, because you kind of went in, and it seemed unnecessary. Like I cut the live off, but at some point she called her homegirl Brittany to like, you've been knowing me since college. Have you ever known me? Like, why?
Yeah, that's
I think
not.
she may have needed. I think it's a few things. One, of course, the drama that's kept up on the
True. It's
on the
heightened.
in the social. Yeah, it's likely going to get some people to tune in, not all. But then also I think she's been waiting on Destiny to give her a reason again because she snapped on Wanda ass
She
last
has
month
been. Yes.
and said she was gonna sue her, and then now I think she's just like, give me a reason because I don't know, y'all. I be feeling like she's fed up with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Pat
feel like
hasn't said anything about Kiki, right?
No,
everybody
no,
They
producers.
kind of
no,
just
right.
took a pause and then got right back to their lives.
I mean, I don't know if Kiki has passed yet on the show.
Oh, they may show that. They may get,
Yeah, once,
reactions and stuff. And
yeah.
they may pay a
Okay.
tribute or something.
I just would have been like, girl, please. Like, I'm not about to defend myself against something like that hard.
Right.
Like where I'm about to call all
Mm.
people in the room to validate that I ain't never rubbed my coochie
Witnesses.
on them. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So that was one thing that kind of made me be like,
I don't know. Have
Yeah.
you?
Right. Right. I
I
was
don't
like,
know,
why?
Mel.
Have you thought? Because you didn't have
Or
to.
And then
We
the
believed you
joke.
the
Now I
first
don't know how
time.
I'm gonna feel 30 years from now.
hello. Okay,
She
listen.
like, hey, I ain't above it, but I
Listen,
ain't never
don't count the
done it.
girls. Listen, don't count the girls out. I ain't gonna lie, don't count the girls out. But listen, I'm also gonna say this. Women ain't always easier to deal with. Irie Lennox told y'all today. I saw a little video that Irie Lennox did talking about how she tried to date a woman and she was like, they're just so difficult. I don't understand them. I don't understand myself. I'm like, well, you don't understand yourself. For sure. Because I understand myself, and what I understand is women are difficult, but you have to you got to be okay with chasing women. And I think because women usually are used to being chased by men, the idea of chasing a woman is like, I'm not about to do that. But then you have to think about, like, as a woman, what would you want? It's a weird thing. And then you have to have a certain type of temperament for it. That's why people can kitty click and never be in relationships with women. Because women is like, bitch, girl, what? Both of us at the same time? Yeah, you're using all the pads. Girl, men are easier to deal with. I will say that, like in relationships, they easy. It's not that much. It's like it's not that tough at all. However, I will say, for me personally, if you really do like women and you date them, is usually a more intense than with men. I'll say that. So, if y'all think about it, it's 2024. Stop being scared hoes, married to medicine people.
Probably like, that's my spiel.
That's my spiel. But do you? Because if you don't like girls, please don't come. Please don't come fuck with no women if you don't really like women. Like it's not 2005. Like don't come over here with that. Like we not trying it out. Like especially everybody grown. Everybody in their fucking 30s. You need to have figured this out by now. And if not, figure it out on your own, girl. But let's go ahead and switch gears because this is a video that was floating around and nobody's really been talking about it. And we talked about it. So I want to, see what y'all think. Let's play the clip.
Well, I actually dated someone. So I was on the other side of it and like just trying to like love a person through it. And initially I didn't even know that this person had any sort of addiction issues at all. It was like really functioning, high level. And I'm like, and then I just started paying attention to like just certain things. And I'm like, okay, something's off. But it really kind of destroyed our relationship, and it was really hard to love a person like that. It was hard to, and you just, like I beat myself up when I was in the relationship. Like I was beating myself up every day, just trying to figure out how can I, help you survive, or how can I was scared that at any given moment I was going to get a call that he had croaked over and died.
Y'all.
It's the emphasis on high functioning for me, very high. And I'm trying to see who get that much energy out of everybody she done dated.
And I'm thinking about who has she dated besides Omarion, Tay Diggs, and Dr. Dre.
And Fizz. Who?
It might be Dr. Dre. Remember Dr. Dre was having heart attacks and shit a while back?
And did he have an aneurysm or something?
Yeah.
And it was around the time they was together too.
Yup.
It was because they was shot at that restaurant and then he was in the hospital like the next couple days.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably Dr. Dre because that relationship with I thought it was Tay at first too because Tay be online acting like he might have put a little cocaine on his seat, but I don't want to put that on. I don't want to put that on Tay because I like Tay and I think Tay is so talented and hilarious.
We talked. We initially thought it was
we
Tay,
did. We did. But now that
we're
talking it out,
Dr. Dre.
Now that we're talking it out.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to play it for, so we can talk it out, girl. I want to figure it out my damn self because we've been all up in April Coochie as long as we've been in her because she shares.
One of the things I thought about, I can't remember exactly what was said, but you remember right after April and Tay broke up, April went live with her son, her and Omarion's son, and the son slipped up and said something that he wasn't supposed to be saying about Tay. He was like, "Why don't you call?" Yep. He said something like, "Why haven't you talked to Tay or something? Because you said something y'all be smoking or he be smoking." And then she got mad at him for saying, I can't remember exactly what he said, but the little boy had said something about smoking and her and Tay not talking no more. I don't know.
I'm just reading what this website says. Okay, what is this? NHS says cocaine abuse is considered to be another risk factor for brain aneurysm. Now, I'm not accusing anyone.
Ooh.
I'm just reading what the article says here. Okay.
Interesting.
It can inflame the walls of the blood vessels and raise your blood pressure. Okay. Increasing your risk of developing a brain aneurysm.
And we would like to remind y'all that Dr. Dre perfectly fits the bill. He's rich. He is a former rapper. He probably has freak sex with, random pretty bitches. So there's probably always a tray of drugs in order for everybody to get what they need. He's also abusive. Anybody that has been known to roid out and hit women, I'm pretty much going to assign a cocaine high to them at some point.
Absolutely.
Like you are a entertainer and you have abused a woman. I'm really going to assume at some point you've been Ike Turnering. Like you've been out here with the white powder and a picture under your nose somewhere. And let's not forget how Dr. Dre was in the 80s. It was very much given. I might have done it back then. It was in style. I was wearing gloss. I was wearing, shiny suits and shit. In the 80s, it was the style. I could have started it back then, and when she said highly functioning, like that would make sense.
Highly, yeah.
Big money, long money, business deals.
Yes, that's what it's giving. Oh, but I'm mad that we had skipped so soon because when y'all was talking, I forgot that I had something that I wanted to say about Mel as far as like why I questioned it, because it is given. I wonder if she was willing to do something with Martell. Or you know what I'm saying? Because there are a lot of women that won't do gay shit
Mhm.
until they nigga ask them to do some gay shit, and then they'll do some
But
gay
with
shit.
Destiny though, or you think
I don't know if it's
Destiny says
destiny,
no?
but maybe like when they were younger. Y'all know they've been together since college. Maybe you have never fucked a woman, but maybe Martell asked you to when y'all had a conversation about it,
And
and you
that's where I
and that
think
yeah, you
Martell
know.
Yeah.
probably told this. That's what I think.
Whenever she
Mhm.
That's what happened.
said, whenever she joked and was like, in 30 years, da 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 da, it
Mhm.
gave
I
maybe a
watch
hair of
lesbian porn. Let me not.
Yes, I masturbate to lesbian porn.
it
Absolutely.
gave somebody knows something that is giving a little, which is why she like, no, I haven't done anything, but let me joke about it real quick. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't
I
know
don't
what the
want.
truth
Don't
is.
cuss us out, Mel.
Listen, don't be
Yeah,
mad
I
at
don't
us,
know.
girl,
I don't
because at
know
the
what
end of
the
the
truth
day,
is.
it's not a sign of your character being flawed. If you had kitty clicked at some point, even if it was for your husband, I honestly would be more mad at you about that than if you did it just because you wanted to do it. But y'all are more likely to be out here princess loving it. You know what I'm saying? Like kitty clicking with a bitch to keep a man happy, girl. A lot of y'all would do it. But at that, I don't know, girl. We don't know. We have questions, but I can't wait to that live on Saturday so we can find out what it's really hitting for. And she said maybe in 30 years, girl, maybe the girls will have a shot, when the men's penises are too old to work naturally. So we might as well move on to the vegan dicks, as my
Speaking
like to call them. Okay. So April, we thought it was Tay, but Tay seems like he's a downer guy. He's up all on his own. So Dr. Dre seems like he's probably she probably talking about Dr. Dre. So with that being said, oh, I really did forget to get a graphic, even though we was about to sit up here and talk about these people. So I'm just gonna share my screen, because I really don't care that much about them, but we could talk about it. Girl, Cleo and Ice Spice. I'm on Cleo's side. I'm on Cleo's side. Is giving you was hanging around the dark skinned black girl to give you street cred, but then also treating her like shit because you a basic bitch and your feelings are in the basement about yourself, even though you act like you really like yourself. You don't really. I am wondering what happened with you with the weight and all of that, because you was fat shaming the shit out of Cleo, but a minute ago you was thick as a snicker, and now we wondering, are you okay over there? So
Yeah.
this whole situation, I do feel like the only thing I'm mad at Cleo about is why would you go on any type of tour without getting things in writing? That's another thing. You talking about all of these branding and business deals you could have had if you would have stayed your ass at home. Then I can understand why when it came to her and this, you did not have anything in writing to make sure you were being taken care of. But I still feel like Ice Spice, if that's your friend, why would you not have your people grab her bags? You wanted her to feel like shit.
She
Like you
did.
were
Right.
bullying her. Like, and you're not that talented. So I'm glad that Azalea Banks has invited her to perform on Halloween in New York, because that's really a match.
I think Ice Spice, I think it may have been how she approached her. I think she approached her last minute with urgency, and her being a friend, I think Cleo may have just trusted that and went with it. I believe everything she said. It sounds like I could just see Spice doing everything that she said, like just on some disrespectful stuff. Cleo was like, dang, things started getting weird after I told her about her security person not bringing my bags and stuff. And I was like, dang, she really tripping off that Philly stuff. Like me confronting her, she really mad. I'm like, no, baby, she never liked you from the beginning. You were an afterthought. That's the whole reason why you ended up doing the tour. I feel like they didn't financially have somebody I feel like they didn't have the budget, in my opinion, to go and pay somebody to open up for Ice. So they said, let's reach out to her. It'll kill the narrative that I don't like my friend or whatever. Her being a dark skinned girl, let me go ahead and ask her that. And then also I ain't got to pay her. Just have her come do the tour or whatever. So I feel like they finessed her, and I really don't like how her manager came out and handled it. I just feel like he was super unprofessional and try to say this girl didn't have the financial backing and stuff, and she didn't communicate with her team, this and that. But y'all should have been communicating with them too. Y'all should have communicated with her manager out the gate from the front. But I feel like the reason they didn't do that was because they knew her manager or her label or whoever was going to bring up numbers. And it was numbers that y'all wasn't really trying to pay. I mean, y'all wasn't even trying to pay for a chicken salad. But also, I feel like the directives came from Spice too when it came to the chicken salad. Don't get her this shit. Don't do this. Don't do that. Like, nah, we ain't getting her shit. That's whack. You brought her on that trip to sun her, to show her I got it better than you. And you thought
Yeah.
you thought you was gonna have a lap dog. That's what that was. You thought you was gonna have a lap dog like the other rap girls. No,
Yeah.
ma'am. Mm-mm.
I'm not shocked. I agree with everything you said. With this, whenever you was reading the headline, it brought me to when she was at the Super Bowl with Blake Lively and Taylor Swift. It was given social climber, and it was also given look at me. I don't just be with the black girls. I'm bigger than rap. I'm pop. I'm with the white girls. So I can see her trying to sun her in this situation.
That's a good point. Pop. That's what she
Also,
want to be.
I'm glad you said that because to me, the moniker that they give Megan Thee Stallion for being a social climber really should go to Ice Spice. It's actually more appropriate on Ice Spice. To me, Megan was just moving like an artist in the industry. Like, I'm still a rapper. I'm working with who I want to work with. But Ice Spice, on the other hand, why the fuck would you be at a football game with Blake Lively and them? That ain't got nothing to do with your music career for real, for real. Them boys ain't about to help you. You just an
Right.
in girl right now. It look cute
I
for
ain't
you to
seen
be
them
up there with
together
them.
since.
Me either. You could tell that wasn't no real situation. Yeah, I don't think Ice Spice is going to be here for that long. You know what I'm saying? So I hope she's saving her coins and getting her branding deals because you're gonna just turn into an influencer at some point. That's really all it's gonna be. Because the rap ain't hitting like that, and from what I understand, her record label not even really supporting her music like that. They said her album was 23 minutes long or something like that.
Probably so.
Oh wow.
I ain't listening. I ain't
I
click
ain't
on it.
heard of that shit since the 90s when they used to put like
Child.
4 songs on a CD and that was
And
it.
that was an EP, girl. That was an EP, not
What?
an LP. Back when they
An
used to do that.
EP.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather listen to Sweetie than Spice.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yikes.
would too. I would too.
True. I do feel like Sweetie actually cares more about the music she's making than Ice Spice does. Ice Spice, like you can tell Ice Spice is only doing this because what else is she going to do? How else is she going to get on? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm on Cleo's side 100. Okay. We're gonna take a quick little break, and then when we come back, we're gonna get into the last 2 topics, and we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Okay. We appreciate you guys for being here. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to all of our channels because our panel rotates. All right, y'all. It's not Brenda, but somebody's got a baby.
He just became a father, so I got 2 grandchildren now.
Wow, congrats.
Yeah, I got 2 granddaughters. I got a grandson on the way.
Wow.
King's about to have a son.
King's about to have a son. Congrats.
Yeah. And I told him I'm gonna make this the greatest gangster of all times. I will raise this child to torture you the way that you tortured me. I promise you, there will be an indictment in this young one.
So apparently King Harris is having a kid, and I'm like, so you think that King is going to be a present parent? Yeah. I feel like they just gonna drop the baby off at your house the way y'all used to drop them off at Tiny's mama's house. Like that's all they gonna
You
do.
think so? You think the way he was at my granny house. I ain't grow up like this. You remember?
Yeah, that's
He
what I'm
seemed
saying.
quite triggered. He seemed quite triggered like he grew up in the hood because they dropped him at his granny's house. So you think he gonna drop the baby at the granny house?
Yeah, because
I do.
ultimately I don't think he want to be bothered with no baby. And he gonna have to get it sometimes because I doubt him and that girl gonna stay together. Like, so when they break up, he gonna have to go get the baby, and he not gonna want to actually spend time and take care of no baby. That baby gonna go right over to his people house, where the baby gonna get taken care of by his mama, who's gonna fawn over it because she a grandmama to another little light skinned baby.
Yeah, I think that baby gonna be with T.I. them. I think T.I. is definitely going to welcome it, as he said. I'm just surprised that King was out here hunching on folks after you was just throwing a tantrum not too long ago. I just don't think that he's fully ready. But this is gonna be interesting, y'all. This is gonna be so interesting
I
to
feel
watch.
like any grown ass woman would be able to just kick him off her leg and he go flying. I don't know how the hell somebody ended up pregnant from this.
Oh, girl. Oh,
How old is
girl.
he? He's like
I googled
22.
22.
22?
Yep.
She could be 18, could be 19.
Really? I saw a picture of her and she looked a little older than that.
Oh, geez. Nah, I ain't
I
see the
gotta try to
picture. I
find
ain't
it.
see no pics.
I ain't seen no pic. You got a
I saw
pic?
it said I gotta try to
Now
find
you
it,
know
but
with the lace fronts and the makeups, the girls do be looking late 20s.
yeah, that's what
At
I was
18,
wondering.
28.
Why is that one of the first things to Google
Okay,
is King
his
Harris baby
alleged baby
mama?
mama.
Okay, I'm about to pull it up. Ain't
You
got no
found
tea
it?
on me. Yeah, this whole thing
Okay,
she's
yeah, because I was just
see. She look like a child. Just
oh
in a grown woman wig.
with the blonde wig, I couldn't tell how old she looked. She looked older than him with
Mm-hmm.
that blonde wig.
Absolutely. Okay, fans are buzzing with curiosity about the identity of King Harris' baby mama after his father recently revealed the 20-year-old rapper is expecting his first son. Yeah, I got two granddaughters, got a grandson on the way. Okay, and this is allegedly the girl. Saucy
Mm.
K. Sorry, y'all.
Bless
Sneezing
you.
and shit. Oh,
You
thank you.
sharing screen yet?
Oh, I thought I did, girl. My bad.
Mm,
There we go.
Sure. What's her
okay.
name? Saucy.
Saucy K33.
Oh,
Word on
okay.
the street is that well, no, that's who posted it, that this is King's baby mama.
Oh, she's a hairstylist.
King Harris got someone pregnant. Last time I remember, he couldn't spell tomorrow. Oh
Oh,
Lord. Oh Lord. So yeah, that's the young woman that is allegedly pregnant for him. And I know she felt like she hit a lick. But for us, it seems like you just put yourself through a lot of stress, young woman. It's like you're gonna be stressing yourself out having a baby by that young man there.
yeah,
But you know,
she look like she about the same age as him. The
mhm.
again, the wig and the makeup is aging her.
Yeah, the other pics of her that she do look the same age as him. This picture,
Yeah.
no.
This one down here.
They like this.
Girl, why y'all always trying to have money,
Trying to
have
set
music?
people up.
Like, oh, okay, hold up. Shut this tab. So she went maternity shoot.
Congrats.
Okay. Tiffany's, come on.
Yeah, she might be little too. How tall is she? Got a little. I don't know. Yeah, she look like they might be two little people.
Now why y'all mean like this? Somebody said you look older than his mom. That's a lie.
Nah, not at all.
Not at all. That's not even why would y'all even say that?
She definitely don't look older than his mama.
No, she's a cute little girl.
Yeah,
She
she
might
is.
be 23,
She,
24.
she just looked like she wanna be grown. And she about to
See,
be.
this is why Slick want them to go ahead and bring Family Hustle back and stop playing
You
with
know,
the piece. Please. Okay, because I don't know. I feel like she probably be weighing King ass out. Okay.
yes, beating his ass up at the house. Just like, his mom and his daddy. Toxicity. Okay, we love it.
I wouldn't
Okay.
mind watching.
So I would, girl, listen, I wish they would hurry up and come back. Because I feel like and get Latoya Lucky back on there because she probably
Mhm.
ain't gonna be married for that much longer. They probably gonna be some cracks
Yeah,
in that shit. She
OMG
just got
girls coming
married.
back too, so that'd be cute to watch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give us the show back.
Mm-hmm.
T.I. Now that y'all
I
didn't
know
say they didn't do
Zanique
nothing to them
said that it was
girls.
coming back
Oh,
on one of her
good.
lives. I
The
don't know
show?
when, though. Yeah, that's what she said. I don't know
Good.
when.
I'm gonna be looking forward to it because they got a whole bunch of mess going on over there. So y'all, lastly, did I not, girl? Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to save my screen because I sure the fuck edited a whole video and it did not download. Girl, listen,
I
y'all
hate
know
when
how
that
it be.
happen.
Okay.
Yes, I
It be
hate when that
happening.
happen.
Stupid. But anyway, y'all, Judge Mathis. Okay, Judge Mathis is getting a divorce from his wife, Linda, after 39 years of marriage. She actually filed for divorce. And I just was guessing before we knew what was really going on and said that man is stressed that lady out to the point that she just can't do it no more. She got a few years left. Okay, she in her 60s and she about to go out here and be happy. She not about to spend no more time being unhappy with you, Judge, okay, because that's what is given to me, that she was probably unhappy. And then once he got up here and confirmed it for us, okay, I just feel like
And didn't
let it.
seem to care, even though he tried to make it seem like he did.
Yeah, no, he
It was
didn't.
hilarious to me.
I want him to leave the lady alone. I want him to
Look,
leave her.
not Tiana Taylor clapping, baby.
Yeah, because she wish her nigga would act like he wanted her
Yeah.
back in public
She like,
too.
get your
Damn, why
wife
I'm
back.
thinking about her clapping about the woman leaving his
No,
Nah, I think
not
it's
putting up
like,
with the
yeah,
whole
fight.
shit.
It's like
I'm
fight for
trying to
your
get my
wife.
wife back. Yeah, that's what she clapping
That's why
for.
she clapping at. Gotcha.
I want to ask.
I'm not good.
That's another thing. Accountability. Why do y'all think a nigga being accountable just because he's saying some shit?
Thank you.
Accountability would
Thank
be
you.
actions.
Thank
When
you.
he told you in the video that he's about to take another flight, like,
Girl, let's play it.
Rather, it's the worst days of my life. How about that?
Worst
First
days
of
of
all,
my
hold up.
life.
How about that? Can we talk about old people saying how about that, y'all? It tickles me so much. Evelyn Braxton, how about that? Okay, they really, really enunciate the that when they say how about that. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. It tickles me. It's like an over 60 thing.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I wanted to ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
Not holding up very well. I would say the other man. Maybe I'll be an example for other men. Cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife. See how many at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third, serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends.
oh, she was fourth.
That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your wife.
So I
It's
do want
funny
to
as
ask,
he
the
flying
date of
out.
separation is listed back in July 17th. Has this been coming for some time now, or was it something out the blue?
Well, ever since we started taping here in LA, I committed to staying home more and making my wife more of a priority. But as you see, I haven't. I'm still here on the road doing the same thing. And in terms of going out into another city, but I was gone for 3 weeks. That's what July 17th meant.
Would you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship, or?
So that lady had been complaining about spending time with you, and you left for 3 fucking weeks. And then I feel like the 3 weeks wasn't probably what the agreed amount of time was. That's why she probably went and filed on that ass.
Oh yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining.
Go ahead. What you about to say?
He said, never have too much fun beyond your wife. That to me sounded so like I'm the victim in this situation. I had too much fun. I disagree with what I did ain't that serious, but let me be the example.
I'm gonna let him keep going because it's gonna get worse.
And in a friendship, and I'm trying to get my wife back. I have to show her that though. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will.
How?
I'm gonna get my wife back. How about that? I just wanted to eliminate all the rumors too, that it's something about a baby or even me molesting a child. It's none of that. I've just told you what it is.
There were also, kind of some rumors of any infidelity. Did you want to clear that up at all? You say it's solely neglect.
Well, neglect can create suspicion, certainly. And if you're gone as much as I am, you have every right to suspect. You go to work, you go serve in the community around the country, then you go with your guys to sporting events around the country. You go to other events except without your wife.
Who you was with then? Judge?
Jackie husband.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Hanging with you and enjoying herself with you. And so, yeah, she would have a right to suspect infidelity.
But there's none of that going on.
That's not the purpose. That's not the reason for this.
He didn't say that there was. He didn't say that there wasn't any infidelity. He said that's not the reason that she's divorcing me. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And to me, you basically letting us know that you was cheating on her, sir, because you're not gonna play in her face and get on this fucking interview and tell the world that you're not cheating because she know different. That's why you not even gonna play on her intelligence.
Yep.
She has every right to feel that way.
Yep. That's not the purpose.
Hey, Judge Mathis, how are you?
Yeah, okay. So that was it. But
this
y'all.
was hilarious to me.
It was.
It's giving setup too. It's it's very much giving you telling people you was gonna be an the airport. That's what it's giving.
I'm not doing well. How about that?
Listen, it's the how about that for me.
How about that?
Yeah.
Shit, that's on you. What you mean? How about that?
Well, it's saying period. That's the period. How about that?
Girl, I'm so annoyed with all of the people that's like, oh, I hope they can work it out.
I was like that at first myself. Like, well, it might as well stay 39 years. After I saw this video, I was like, hell no.
Yep.
No, thank you. You playing in this lady face. You hanging out with everybody but her after your ass to
Bruh.
spend all that time on TV. Absolutely not.
He said he was out with his friend. He said he was out with his friends so many times in this damn thing. I said, yeah, sir, you never thought about that lady. That lady been over there struggling with you for a long time, trying to hold out, thinking that eventually you would change until she finally realized, you know what? You're not gonna change. I gotta go.
And
It's
he said,
giving
as I'm flying out right now,
right
Still
as I'm
now.
not
flying,
changing.
I'm still, yeah,
It's
still
giving
not
he
changing.
used his friends as a disguise to have
She-
some other woman. And it's
Yeah.
also giving Tamar saying, you know, the hotel told me that it was another woman at the hotel with you. So
Mhm.
she about had some OT on you. So.
Listen,
Never
because
have
you
too much fun
know,
beyond your wife.
listen, I
It
was
was
doing
a,
too much. I was
it
flying
was
out. I
about
was
fun.
flying.
I put a
Y'all,
You,
third, but he
your
named
wife didn't
3
want you to have
things before
fun.
he
when he
named where
said
he
his
put her.
friends came before his wife, y'all, that's what let me know, like, dude, you didn't give a fuck about nothing that lady was talking about. Because how you 70 something years old at this point? How your friends come before your wife at this age, at this big age, my nigga?
He living
Big
right.
age.
What is it? Rock star lifestyle might don't make it.
Like, listen,
That's
I
what he
wonder what's
doing.
keeping him up. I wonder what. It's not the jogging suits. I tell you that.
Okay.
Listen, let me read some of these damn super chats.
Look at the super. Yeah, from Janae.
Okay,
I'm
hold up.
changing.
Janae said, I'm changing right after this flight.
Right after this
Wild
flight.
behavior, sir. Wild. Thank you, Janae, for being a member. CJE61 said, y'all are doing a great job. Love the unbiased reviews here for the entertainment. Thank you. We appreciate it. We try. Okay. Asia, thank you for being a member. Tisha's voice is as annoying as Destiny's thirst for the Holt. Yeah, Tisha annoys me. Y'all, even in the episodes, Tisha's laugh is so annoying to me because you can tell when it's fake.
Lord.
Like, Tisha, stop. We know you're not really laughing. It's uncomfortable for everybody. Like, I can't wait for the next episode because I can't wait for Shanita to get in Tisha's ass. Like, I just can't wait.
Oh no.
Me too.
I can't wait. Because to me, it was very simple. When she called, she was like, also don't trust her. Because she'll be in your face acting like she cool with you and she don't really fucking like you. And I was
But I
just
feel like
like,
Shanita fake. Like, I ain't gonna say she fake. Let me say this. I don't trust Shanita fully either. I feel like, Mel,
okay.
you've had a lot of people on this show that you ended up falling out with, and I do feel like you should keep a good eye on her too.
Okay.
It's just it's something off. I don't know. I ain't gonna put. I
You
can't
think she
put my
like the
hand on it.
attention a little too much?
Yes,
Yeah.
like the way
That's the same
she came in
thing Carlos
the
said.
thing, and she's like, she's doing the toast and this and that. It's like, I hope at some point that the more you're on this show, you don't try to outshine the person that brought you on this show.
Because they've all done it.
Yeah, I feel like she's gonna. I'm like, that's what you need to watch her too. While you watching everybody else, like, just
that is something to watch.
She a little somebody.
Crystal, why are you like this? Crystal, why are you like this? I love you though. Thank you for the super chat. I was salty to start wearing clothes for $5.79.
Oh my gosh.
No, I cannot think of him without thinking about a Juicy Couture tracksuit with the Y missing. Oh my God. My God. Like, and he be wearing them clothes sometimes and they be so tight. And remember when he did the interview with Carisha, he was like, this just jacket a little tight. Nigga, your clothes always too tight. Why you surprised now?
Besides, when he be
always.
He be wearing the moo sometimes.
Yeah, no, muumuus are comfortable. Okay, but you sweat a lot like me, sir. I'm gonna need for you to be a little bit more comfortable. Okay, you stop wearing clothes too tight. That's why you sweating like that right now. Brittany 12, thank you for the super chat. Kurt getting exposed by Jasmine because he tried to say she still wanted him and wanted to sleep with him. Jasmine said, bet, right? We know, girl, we know.
Bet. Let's handle
And
this.
we believe everything she's saying. Okay, Big Gan 06 2003. Thank you for the super chat. Why Kirk look like Matthew knows and does
He
does.
He do
I
look
can't
like
unsee
Matthew
it.
Damn.
How is that possible?
And you know, I
The
never thought
hair.
about that till they said that.
It's the
And
hair.
now I see
I think it's
it.
the nose too a little.
Yeah, he has the dark, sharp features, but that is
Mhm.
because he got hair and he didn't have hair before. Yeah, I don't think Kirk should have got hair. I think all of the niggas that was bald in the 2000s that have decided to gain hair need to go back. Like, it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't look better. Like, who else was bald back in the day and now they want to go grab some fucking hair from somebody? Like, even the football player who went and got like the hair plugs, and I was just like, no,
Who
just
did
go
that?
back to being bald. Deion Sanders.
Sanders.
Yes.
Oh,
I was like, Dion, you have such a good face. Like, why are you putting us through this? Like, they be looking like chia pets. The hair don't never, like, the curl don't curl.
Chia.
It don't
Right.
afro. It just look like it's not a natural texture of hair. Kevin Preston, thank you for the super chat. Between her and Georgia Prune, the ATL ladies are down bad. They are. Okay, somebody said, put him on and make him want to embarrass me. Bitch, I've
Girl,
been dying
you hear
ever
me?
since.
That is exactly what's going on.
I'm still dying at that
What
shit.
embarrass me.
Oh my
Accurate.
God. Put it on. Put it
Thank you,
on.
Keisha L, for the super chat. It's giving Kardashians one sided. He had her back, even though he wasn't perfect, like all of their trash men. Talking about the Braxtons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Kevin Preston, for another super chat. She absolutely sent old nigga into a tailspin. Talk about Meg, not old nigga,
Oh, nigga.
not old nigga.
Oh goodness.
She is a man at heart.
Oh,
There's a nigga in her heart for sure. Kara, Patricia, Sarah, TJM, and Jania, thank y'all for becoming members of my channel. I appreciate y'all. Hold up, one more super chat. HFG, thank you for the super chat. Judge Mathis was having big fun with the wretched in Baltimore. Big fun. Did you have big fun, Judge Mathis, while your wife was at home?
Baltimore.
Too much fun.
I
Oh,
believe you. Look at some pimp shit, right? Some pimp ball or some shit. Somewhere where you could buy coochie, right? Mhm. All right there, y'all. That's all we have for you guys tonight. We really hope that you all enjoyed the Ooh Ladies First panel. Follow all of us. Okay, so Jami went through the trouble of creating a brand new graphic, and I didn't go and download it before my show today, so it doesn't have my new Twitter on there, but it's on here, as you guys can see. Blue Rose Bondy on Twitter, Bondy Blue on everything else, Jami ThatsMe on everything, Necey Dixon on everything, and you can also send us your tea to OohLadiesFirstPanel@gmail.com if you want us to read your letter and give you advice on our show, because we would love to do it. With that being said, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate y'all, and we hope y'all have a really good rest of y'all weekend. All right, peace out.